Hello, 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 and well, wonder what the. Oops. Wait a minute, I'm on echo, y'all. Am I off echo? Nope, I'm still on echo. Okay, that was weird. What the hell was that all about? Something popping up here that I don't even have set up? That was just weird. But hello, 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 everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. It looks like y'all probably can. How is everyone doing? Let me see who is here on the moonwalk first. We have Sonya's Rusty Machete. We also have Mimi, Rossi, Dim Folks, Justin's mom, my Tony 72 bullet holes. We got Petty Patty, Shirley's divorce finally, Miss Red, Superfly. Hey, let's talk about it all. We've got Victoria, Mai Tai, Mary, Willis, Aunt Nettie. Don't forget to thumbs up this stream, please. And thank you. We've got Nikki G, Danielle. We have here TD Will. Hello, 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 everyone, and how are you doing? Well, Um, today is ordinarily body cam day, but I decided that, oops, I would do some Nesto stuff today. And tomorrow I will be on and I will do probably a body cam tomorrow afternoon and hopefully a members. I'm not sure. We'll see. But those are the things that I want to do tomorrow. But anyway, so let's get into it here. We just had a call from Drop Tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that one because I just heard a few little interesting things in there. So I want to go ahead and talk about that call. Hey, Bible lady, how are you? But hey, Nola Brown and No 54, how are you? So I will, and the actual body cam I will do tomorrow. So I'll do a body cam and I'm going to try to get that members in. I redid like all of my studios. So hopefully, everything is working and working out right. We have a member milestone. Miss Buckeye has been a member for 5 months. And she says, "Hey, Legacy Moon, happy Sunday, everyone. And happy Sunday to you too, Miss Buckeye. And thank you, thank you, thank you." Thank you for supporting the platform. I appreciate it. So we are going to get into this call. Where are my comments? Here we go with the comments. I did not put, and I can't put. I'll do it when I'm done. I forgot to do my banner, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's get into this call where we learn that yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't really hear the part about Shirley cutting him off, but I mean that's just me. Maybe my mind wandered or something like that. Hey, life ain't over. How you doing? Mind, also known as minding business. Um, I didn't really hear that part, but what stuck out to me and what I put in the title is the uh the lawyer we paid for. And as you will remember, phone calls from prison had talked about how this was the call, I guess, placed right around the same time that she called Dion and asked for the $250. So let's get into this call. Okay. And how funny it is that She used the thing with Dion, cutting Nesto's hair. I found that to be funny. Anyhow, let's get into this call. Let me shrink me up first, and then we'll get into. I'll pull it down. Shrink me and put me over here so that y'all can see everything. Okay, let me get this call.
This video contains calls made in July of 2023. You will hear Nesto and Sonya talk about his current charges, new charges, Shirley, and more. In this first call, Nesto thanks Sonya for the attorney that came to see him on this day. If you remember, Sonya had asked Dion for the $250 to see this new attorney. Take a listen.
You woke up from your nap?
I didn't take a nap. How are you?
Good, I'm good. Thank you so very much. He gonna come back at the end of the week. He visited me on the Zoom, and yeah, and
It was in person?
no, it was not in
She said
person.
Zoom. Does she not
He's gonna come
listen?
back this week, and I told him what I got. Shit, told him what I got and what I got. Shit, that's it. He
Do
said
you
that,
seem interested in that?
huh?
Do you seem interested in that?
I told him I had 5 racks first. I said, got 5 racks, I might be able to come with to get started, to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, well, hold on, that's what I want to hit you with. I got this right here, YZ Weezy. And then I broke it down. He said, well,
Mm-hmm.
let's sleep on it tonight. But I'm still going to come back and see you and go through everything.
Right. That's what we pay for.
Yeah,
He
that's
gotta
what
eat.
huh?
Go ahead, what you say?
He got to get what?
No,
That's what we paid for. Okay, that is what we paid for. Um, yeah, I couldn't understand what that we was, but that's what she said. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Hey, Ray Della Lewis. Hey, Bella. Hey, Delicate Dell. I don't know if I spoke to you, Mimi. Hey, Siri Colette. Who else is in here? I'm free to be me. Hey, y'all. How are you? So, hey, Aunt Nettie. Hey, I revives. That kind of that kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I heard that. Rubbed me the wrong way, but anyway.
I said yeah, 'cause that's what I pay for.
Yeah, he got to come back. He got to come back in
Mm-hmm.
person and bring me. He gonna bring me everything I need to
All the
see.
paperwork? Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna bring.
Now they paid $250. That's what she paid for. I think that was probably just for one visit, not for him to come back with more stuff. I think that's probably more money, but I'm no attorney. I don't know how it works.
Bring all that. He said, and yeah, he said that, and I also told him this is what I could use for payment. And he's like, yeah, you're right, But I told him there's no nothing on it. And if it was financial, it would have showed by now. It don't take no year to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I
Right,
broke
especially when they took it, they supposed to have had evidence at the time they took it. You don't just take it talking about you foresee some shit happening. No, you're
right.
supposed to have the evidence at the time you took my shit.
Right, and he's going to call her to verify. And I also told him if he want to read the statement, what I want from the lab on here, what they said, why they took it, this and that. Boom. He said I need that. So
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
he gonna sleep over tonight, and he gonna let me know. I told him I give him 50. He said 40, but I'm giving you 50 because you got to sell. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna give him 50 because he sold it, but I don't know where the 50 was coming from. Aunt Nettie said that 250 was for her one phone call. That's right. Mm-hmm. She's up there bothering attorneys and stuff like that. And it's funny. Well, I'll wait till she gets to that in the call. Petty Patty said she's calling that 250 was a retainer. That lawyer didn't even go see him. That was a 250 Zoom visit. Right, right. And for him to do another, get all the paperwork together and see him again, that's going to require more money. I don't believe he's going to do that without more money.
And I
Mhm.
told him exactly what I need the rest of it to go to. So he said, okay. So you're going to sleep on it? You're going to get back with me in 2 days, he said. And now this what I like. My other one, he ain't got no private investigator. This man, he could be
He
lying.
got his shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But he got some other shit going on right here.
That's good, because then you can work with the other too. You get me? And kind of like some things I
Right.
need you to kind of spill over into that and assist old boy, because he ain't too strong. Because I told him, I'm like, I'm happy with his representation. I said, but it is what it is. We were stuck with that at this point. But I said, I'm not completely happy with the things that he's, doing and missing out on. And, that whole, he need to be following up on her shit to see what she's saying, what's going on with her stuff.
Yeah, but you got
Because
to
it's about,
understand that. You got to understand that these folks know each other, so they're going to talk amongst each
oh,
other.
I know. I know.
You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's how that goes. He's going to come on to defend
He
himself.
know him. He said he know him, but he didn't say it in a negative light. He was like, yeah, I do know who you're talking about. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. That's some things
Okay.
that he needs to brush up on. I mean, it is what it is, Can't get mad at the truth. Get out your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about my freedom right now. So he brought some things down so quickly.
I don't think that it's a good idea to run your your current attorney down to, for no, let me take that back. For a person who's calling as your representative to run down your current attorney to the new prospective attorney, because that attorney is going to be on the phone and he's going to be side eyeing the situation. And I just don't think it's a good idea, because it's a bad look. It's a very bad look to be running down one attorney, about even if it's true, it's just not good. You don't do that. We just have a difference of opinion, and then you think that the two are going to work together. I mean, she clearly does not understand or know how the law works. Hey, Muffin 218. Hey, BN. Ari Vibes. I'm sorry, not Ari Vibes. BN said if the attorney spoke to Nesto, he left confused and bamboozled. It's spelled con, and he wasn't going any further without being paid. Well, first of all, Petty Patty says Nesto promising to pay 50K when he was calling around begging for 250. Exactly, that's what I was getting ready to say. How on where is this 50K coming from? They was begging for 250. Okay, that Sonya alleges she paid. So where on earth are they going to get the 50? I don't know if they were banking on, I don't know if we're still banking on getting this money back from BC. I don't know, but Shirley said that's her money, and that's her money. Hey, Shay B, how are you? Hey, Leisha, how are you doing? Always loving life. Hello, hello, hello. Deanne said if the attorney was legit experienced attorney, he knows the game. 80% CMOS is here. Hey, 80% CMOS and Natasha Razor Glam.
So, yeah, so he's going to come back in 2 days, see me in person,
Okay.
and bring me all the stuff. That's what
Okay.
he said.
All right.
Okay, good. So how's my first day today? Did I do good?
Huh?
Did I do good my first day?
You 2 years in the game. What the fuck you talking about?
um,
You 2
yeah.
years in the game, man. Hey, man, you done bored old folks out the way, man. Come on now. It is what it is. You got to come on now. It's all yours now. Hey, the big motherfucking pre-vote is yours now. You got to ride and ride that big up thing.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding.
You got to drive that thing hard. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So I thank you for that. That even mindful of me. So we're going to see. And he said he's going to get these records he got to get. So that's a lot. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot finna go down. But this, this is right here is scary. This part is scary.
Oh, I know.
There's some scary shit right here.
Mm-hmm. I'll
It
just be
really
glad
is.
when this is done.
Huh?
I said I'll just be glad when it's all done.
Man.
Um,
Boy, you gonna sleep good tonight, 'cause you been running your brain today. You ain't running your ass, you're running your brain today. Yeah, you're running it today.
I think my day went kind of fucked up because I mean not fucked up, but it just started off kind of rocky because Ralph missed the court hearing this morning, and then they try to kind of sideways try to come at me as if it was my fault, and I was like, I took it. I needed my list of all my hearings. I told you you had a hearing today. I sent you the link, and I prepped you last Wednesday. So what are you talking? And it's on the calendar. The judge was pissed. He didn't show up and told her to get another counsel. You know, because it was a good look. And he said,
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know what the hell was going on. The volume on my phone was up. I don't know how that happened all of a sudden, but okay, I fixed it. So that's what that sound was. I'm like, why do I keep stopping the video, but I'm hearing it? So that's what that was. Pay it no mind. Hey, Aaliyah TV, Leo Lady, Reef and Muffs Mom, Soul Power, The Outcast, Champions, Cam Lewis. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope all is well on this Sunday. Did I say hey to you allegedly in Harmon? Because you came in a while ago, and I think I did, but I'm not sure. Hey, Lovejoy, how are you? Thank you so much for the member milestone. She says, Miss Sonya Derm Waller rambles on and on and on. You ain't never lied. Lovejoy has been a member for a whole 8 months. Thank you so much for supporting the platform, Lovejoy. I appreciate you. Hey, Del Soul, how are you doing? Hey, honey, say that. How are you? Oh, I should hit play.
he was feeling some type of way all day about that. And I was like, so I get my other stuff with her, and then she was like, Ralph said that, why is this not? I said, first of all, Ralph's never done an expungement or a seal of record, so he doesn't even know what he's talking about, or an eviction. So all this stuff he's talking about, I've been doing those without his help. I said, he just in his, she said, yeah, he been getting on my nerves all day. I said, because he fucked up this morning. He forgot that thing. He tried to make it seem like it was me. Like, it's not my fault. I told you. I sent you the link. And I called you. You didn't answer the phone. I called you. The judge called you. You know. So it is what it is. My shit is on point. My part is done. I do what I'm supposed to do. But you know what? Some people are like that because he tried that last year with me when he messed up and then try to come at me. And I just looked at him like, man, I will quit this fucking job. He's not paying. It's not like he's paying any freaking kind of money. So I'm like, I will quit this damn job in a heartbeat and go get me a stupid job that pay a lot and I ain't got to think. That's what I really want, a job I ain't got to really think. So the deal's supposed to go through with the club.
You said what?
They get King of Diamonds. They supposed to sign off tomorrow. They're in agreement. All the paperwork is finalized. Vic, the
Okay,
one that
okay.
Vic, the one that owns all those strip clubs, he's supposed to be 25% partner with Alex and then they got a big offer to um open up a club in Vegas, which I kept telling them, go to Vegas, fuck Atlanta, go to Vegas. I'm trying to tell you, this Vegas is about to be the spot. And he was like, yeah, I was like, no, no.
I'm just trying to figure out. I don't do. I've never managed a strip club, but I'm trying to figure out how she thinks that. Hey, Anastasia Nelson, how she thinks that that's going to be a thing in in Las Vegas. They have plenty of strip clubs, plenty. I don't know what makes her think they need one more. Now, could I be wrong? Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think I am.
No, no, I'm telling y'all, go open up a King of Diamonds in Vegas. The one here is trash. I don't fuck that one up. Learn what you did wrong here and go to Vegas. Because I was one that told him to come down here to Atlanta and open up a King of Diamonds in Atlanta, right? And he was like, well, I said, yeah, because Atlanta's the spot. They're pushing away from South Beach and Miami, and Atlanta's the new hub. And so now, all this fucking crime that's going on, I'm like, yeah, you gotta go to Vegas.
See, this is when we need native because I thought there was already a King of Diamonds there in Atlanta. I thought. Does anybody know?
Vegas got the football field coming, they got the baseball, they got the NBA coming there. It's a vacation spot. Everybody goes there. The weather is stupid. Like, and it's a 3-hour drive from LA. Can't beat it. All around. It's perfect. Perfect.
Okay, so that's where you
And
go.
we could park our RV there. I'm going wherever you go. Don't start with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You so excited about that shit.
Yet scared.
Um. Hey, baptized that ass. Hey, the woman he chose. Lovejoy said it's a shame to lie that easy and on the spot. It is. It really is. Um. Champion said, "Yeah, ponytail. You can get a job as a Walmart greeter." But I thought she was. See, this is the thing. I thought she was retired. She needs to make up her mind. I can't keep up. Aunt Nettie says she tried to work the pole. Her her bag kept leaking. Oh my goodness. Bible lady said yes. There is a okay. So there is a King of Diamonds in Atlanta. I thought so. I did think I heard it talked about before. So all right.
You're scared.
I said, yet scared.
What
I'm
you scared about?
terrified. Tough, man.
I
Because the
mean,
ability.
hold on. What you scared of?
Because I went in this with my walls kind of fucking down, so I kind of like open. So that is new to me. It's never been
You know what?
open.
This been a new to you for how long? Because you've been saying the same thing
Mm,
for a minute now.
I
You know,
know,
you know that,
I
right? So
know, I
you can
know,
get
I
another
know.
tune now, can't you? Can you get another song?
No, talk what I know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look
Okay.
at
So
you. How about that?
are you getting to the point? Are you getting defensive when somebody talk about me?
I've always been defensive about you, but nobody talks bad about you. They don't do it to me. Tanya had her little speech, but I didn't even respond to her. So
Well, what
other than
that?
that, remember she was saying, "Are you sure you want to waste your time? Because
Oh, oh,
he
oh.
doesn't have any money, all that shit." And I just looked at her, well, whatever, girl, shut up.
Hold on. How she know what I got going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I
Cause
don't know because I don't tell her.
You know how she knows what you got going on because you have been sitting in jail since July 2022. You can't get out on bond. You can't pay for it. You can barely pay for it. Well, you can't pay for attorneys. Your wife was doing that, and she's no longer your wife anymore. So, um, it's easy to figure it out. Nobody has to know you personally to know you ain't got it like that. But that's just me saying that. Who am I? Mai Tai says she's fake Nesto. Shaby said, did she say balls or walls? I'm asking for my cousin. She said walls, which really in that conversation did not make sense. It really didn't. Hey, us as in we seniors need love too. Um, Petty Petty said, Nesto, you were on the news, sir. Okay, really? Anastasia, I mean Aunt Nettie said, because she hear how you are trading sausage for cereal. Hmm. And she see that this lady is paying for your phone calls and zuzus and wham whams and movies and books. That's how she know. Okay, hey, it's complicated. Enjoy working. Enjoy your work day. Mary Willis said, "Didn't have to be you don't have to be a scholar to know you're broke." That's right.
Her anything because I know her mouth is big, so I don't talk to her about
Now
stuff.
she don't know what's going on with me. She just know I'm locked up.
No, she don't know. That's all she know.
Wow.
That's all she know.
So
But again, like I said,
she a gold digger. That she's a gold digger. I see that.
it's weird what she is because it's not in a sense yes, but in a sense no. But in a sense,
You letting this man who don't know your sister sit up and talk about your sister. Okay. And he on talking about you. She's a gold digger. No, I don't think that makes her a gold digger. I think that makes sense. What you messing with this man? He ain't got nothing to offer. He don't even have freedom to offer, and you're messing with this man. I mean, come on now.
she's just a bit different. Let's say that. She's more a bit different. Trisha's more the cheerleader, and Tanya's more of the let me tell you everything that's wrong and why you should
Oh,
person.
okay.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah. And but everybody else has been very supportive and
Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Shirley's divorced finally. I don't know if I spoke to you. Hey, if I didn't, but how can you be a cheerleader and a complainer? Either you're one or the other. You can't be both. I'm just saying. It's my opinion. Shirley's divorce finally said, "Who's a gold digger?" Sonya, Sonya, sir. You don't know nothing about her sister. Bible lady said, "I can't talk about my folks, but Ninja, you can't. I can talk about my folks, but you can't." That's right. My Ty said, "I'm sure Ponytail was talking." I revived said, "Plot twist. He's the gold digger. He is the gold digger." Muffin 218 said, "You hear that, Dre? He's trying to set you up with a gold digger." Okay.
cool. The kids are cool, you know what I'm saying? Like a brother, that's fucked up how they doing him. So nobody's in the negative about it, I
Of
think,
course,
and
your brother
everything.
would
You
say
know what?
that.
This year gonna pass. We're gonna win. The game plan is gonna be a whole nother level, and it's gonna be okay. I really
It's
believe.
gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gonna be okay. It's
let's
gonna
hope
be.
the truth sets you free. The truth shall set you free. In
Yeah.
Jesus' name.
So I got that, and I was telling him. He said, "Man, that's a big gap from."
I don't know if the winning was supposed to take place in 2024, but it's 2025, and so far, Will Wooten and Dee Dee A. Winfrey are winning, from what I see so far.
It's a big gap, ain't it? For them 2 days. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I thought.
Right. Especially if he'd fall back and come back around me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on
And if
now.
2 years later, if that's what it was, like, why would you come back around me ever
Thank you.
for it to
Come
be a
on
part
now.
two?
Come on now. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
They
that's crazy.
I
It
guess
don't
they
make sense.
none of that makes no sense. But he broke it down. He understands what's going on. I just gotta figure this thing out with this. I'm hoping that works. I'm hoping that works.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna turn that down. 'Cause I
Mhm.
see white boys do it all the time since I've been here. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so that's why I got the idea from. But when you don't have
Okay.
time, yeah, if you don't have time, you're not focused like that. You don't think like that. You just want the money.
Right.
You don't want the other shit. But see, this is extra.
But you know what? Because this is such an outlaw, I tell them how it's a high, publicity case, and they know what that shit means. Because they used to take them white lawyers just take them half basic cases for free just to get their name out there because it's going to bring me five more.
Can somebody tell me who this Negro is? Um, I know that I seen YSL. That's high profile there. Um, all those other YSL people. That's high profile. That's been everywhere. Man, these folks, they put you on the news one time. Don't nobody know who you are. Don't nobody know who you are. So I don't understand where this high profile comes from. I don't know. Bible lady said, and Wooten and Winfrey will be winning until the bat ball ends. Okay, till the bat ball ends, they will be winning. Because every time I win. Nikki G said, is that the same sister that was dating someone in jail that wouldn't allow her to pick him up on release day? It probably is, because to me, her and Trisha, they're like kindred spirits. So probably so. Soul Power the Outcast said, don't nobody know them folks. Okay, that's what I'm saying, man. This is not, ain't nobody gonna make a name off of you. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen.
It's going to bring me six more people right here. If I get this, oh my God, everybody going to be calling me. I do this one right. But some lawyers don't understand that.
No, they don't.
And they be half-assed and making themselves look bad because the comments was like, what kind of lawyer he got? What's up with his lawyer? Like, they was on his ass. And I'm like, all right, you need to step his game up because that's going to cause you to lose clients. Like, no, don't do that because he suck. Because I seen him, he was on such and such case and he sucked. Like, yeah. You can lose your business or you can blow the fuck up and be that person. Be the go-to. All it takes is one case. Just like with OJ, all of them blew up after OJ.
They all blow up. I think that works
Yeah.
here in New York now, I think.
I'm sorry, but those attorneys on OJ's case, they were already blown up before the case. Okay, Johnny Cochran was very, very popular and notorious. Um, who was it? Is it not E.F. Hutton, but who was it? I don't know. All of them. Can't remember who they are off the top of my head right now. But all of them were somebody before the OJ case, except for now. I didn't know anything about Kardashian. I had never heard of him before, but all those other Shapiro, thank you. Let me see who these OJ attorneys were. Um, Let me see OJ's attorneys. I don't know. Had any of y'all heard of Kardashian before this case? Because I hadn't. I hadn't heard of them. Let me see here. It was okay. Robert Shapiro, I had heard of him. Johnny Cochran, I had heard of him. Um, that's who I was trying to think of. F. Lee Bailey. I had heard of him. Carl E. Douglas, I had heard of. Gerald Ullman, I don't know. Barry Sheck, I had heard of before. Peter Newfield, I had heard of before. I hadn't heard of, like I said, Kardashian or Sean Holy, but everyone else I had heard of before. So I don't know what she is talking about. I really don't. Um, we have Soul Power the Outcast with has gift. Oh wow. I thought it was a member milestone. I need to start paying attention. Um Soul Power the Outcast has gifted one Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Let's see who got gifted. LK has been gifted a membership by Soul Power the Outcast. Drop your new emojis in the chat and y'all welcome LK as a new member. Thank you so much, Soul Power, for supporting the platform. Hey, Tanya B here. Tanya B here said, done made me come out the bushes. Those attorneys were already well known, Sonya. Okay, thank you Thank you. Champion said, I mistakenly live chatted about Nesto to a friend, and they asked me, who the hell is Nestos? Hey, that dude, oh 06. Yeah, it was F. Lee Bailey that I was trying to think of. E.F. Hutton, I'm screaming legacy. Look, E.F. Hutton, L. Ron Hubbard, one of them people who wrote something. They wrote a book. Okay, y'all don't do me like that. But they are somebody. Natasha Razor Glam said, I met Robert Kardashian, was known. Sorry, the other comment was a typo. I didn't know, I hadn't heard of him before. I hadn't. But that doesn't mean anything. I just know the other ones from being on TV representing other people, and they have represented people who have lost too. So just because you're a high profile attorney doesn't mean everything is a win. It really doesn't. So you know Justice Mom, L. Ron Hubbard, somebody who wrote a book. Well, one thing I do know is they was somebody before OJ. Look, let Nesto think it. He think he can assemble them exact same people. My Tai, hey, have I spoken to you today, my Tai? Hey.
Well, not the prosecutor. They were humiliated because they lost, but the defense team blew up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
The
Okay.
prosecutor was mad because all their lives didn't work with the crooked ass police.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Yeah. Did
just
he
got
have the
OJ
money?
on.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Them folks said they were all well known. Kardashian was an entertainment lawyer. That's why he went and got them. They were all prominent, right? And I bet you he could afford them. This man right here, he can't even afford the local attorneys in Atlanta, Georgia. He want them people who have been on TV and have represented some notorious criminals, well-known criminals. This is what he thinks he's entitled to and what he's gonna get. Don't nobody know this man.
I can't remember. Did he have the money to pay them? Was OJ on bond?
Yeah. Yeah. He had money then. They didn't sue him. The parents didn't sue him civilly yet till after that was over. Then they
Okay.
came after his money civilly and,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and you know, got him. But then he started working deals in his daughter's name. They couldn't touch that shit. Black people. I'll put that in my daughter's name. But yeah.
Okay. She should be about 50, 60 now, ain't she? Yeah, no, he about, what, 70, 80?
No, he ain't that old. He about 70.
About 70? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I remember that shit like yesterday right now. Looking from that shit on TV. That white ass Bronco. He made Bronco famous again.
I'm sure did, didn't he?
Oh my goodness.
Broncos were famous before he went rolling down the street with one. But also Nesto, yeah. Guess what, Nesto? He got out on a murder bond. Okay, I wonder how much his bond was. Anybody know? Does anybody know that? I wonder how much. I'm gonna have to look that up too. How much was OJ's bond when he got out? Petty Patty said Nesto needs to stop comparing himself to people that have money, right? Because he absolutely has none. 80% CMOS said Nesto can afford Sonya. And guess what? He's getting what he paid for. He is getting what he paid for.
Was he out on bail then? Oh, he was locked up.
That's when they wanted to arrest him.
No, I'm saying, was he out on bail? Did he ever let him
When he
out?
did the Bronco, yeah, he got on bond. He got out on bond after that.
He did?
Yeah. You can get out on bond when you get indicted. You've got to go to court. That's all. It's the same thing. A charge and indictment. You can get out on bond.
I can't tell. I ain't out on
Unless,
bond.
I know because they keep trying to, trip you up on some different new shit for whatever
Okay.
reason. Them people went down there and made you out to look like whatever.
Well, what are you talking about? Yesterday, the lady said, person said they're not going to give you nothing because your record is so bad. I said, what you talking about?
What record? Right. Her record is 1,000.
It says the Juice didn't receive bail when he was charged with double uh murder in 1994, but in 2007, in that robbery case for stealing his own stuff, I kid you not, that's what Google says. For stealing his own stuff, OJ's bond was $125,000. So that's interesting. I didn't know the answer to that question. So no, OJ, when he was arrested for the unaliving, he did not get out, which kind of makes sense because I mean he was fleeing when they caught him, so it makes sense. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. So Tanya B here says them folks, LOL. I don't understand what he did with the hundreds of thousands of dollars he stole. How can you not have enough since to put some of it up for a rainy day? He spent when if you're talking about Nesto, when he spent when he got it, like when it came in, it went out. I mean, look at what he did. He's buying, Shirley a ring. He's buying a, what is it, a F, is it the, no, it wasn't the, whatever, the G-Wagon. He's buying all this stuff. So when the money comes in, it turns around and goes back out. I forgot to do my indictment thing. I forgot to bring that over here. Friday's Child said, because you're a repeat offender who has failed to appear. Thank you so much, Friday's Child, because he keeps forgetting that. You have them failure to appears. They look at that. So her comment said failed to appear before and threatened to run away with his girlfriend. Right. Iretta Hayes says Nesto has no money and has the nerve to call somebody a gold digger. Yeah, what gold? What gold can Sonya possibly be digging from this man? It's too complicated. Said I apologize. Nesto, you are somebody. Well-known career criminal and bigamist with 19 cycles. See, we stand corrected. He is somebody. Shay said Moonlighters remember to alter the spelling of words that are not YouTube friendly. Petty Patty says at Tanya B here, more like putting money up for an arraignment day. Not a rainy day, but an arraignment day. Yes. I mean, if you're a smart criminal, that's what you do. I do know some smart criminals, and that's what they've done. So this man, he's not too smart.
No, they talking about
One thing we do know the money didn't go for was rent.
all these new charges. That's what they talking about.
Yeah, but she got 18 charges. I mean, your sexual charges is fucked up. That's what it is.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is some fucked up shit.
Why? Because Erica cooperated from the door, and you didn't. That's the difference. Magic City's finest said he didn't put any money up because he didn't think there'd be any rainy days. He was buying too many big ticket items, and you're right. I think he thought his shit didn't stink, and he wouldn't get caught. But you know. His shit stinks. Sonya's shit stinks. Everybody's shit stinks. Delicate Dell said, I don't believe he had that much money coming in. He was also using Shirley's money. And them folks said, whoever talks first gets the best deal. Mm-hmm.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm not as bad because I know it ain't. I ain't talk about that no more. Let's talk about what you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what you finna do. I'm done with that.
Yay!
Yeah, what you finna do?
Me, I'm about to ball up in the bed and go to sleep. No, it's 11 o'clock. I'm
Okay,
probably
so
take the dog out one more time and walk her.
did she really be walking or she just be standing around?
She be walking. She be excited to go out because she was sick in it.
Oh, okay. So
Oh no, you sound like you're tired, old man.
man, I'm wore out. Just wore out. Just thinking about this shit all day long.
How you get wore out in
On
jail?
the computer all day long. Yeah. wore out. But thank you so very much again for helping me out and believing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and keep fighting. But hey, God told me to get out of bed and go down there and start talking. That's how I got that card. Yeah. So everything is for a reason. So what he gonna do? He gonna go home and he gonna get on that computer and he gonna go doing his research, what he can, what he can't do, how this gonna work
Mm-hmm.
out, and if it's worth it. What
All
you think?
right.
What you think he gonna do?
If he's hungry, he gonna do it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, I mean, he's a older gentleman. I know young ones are usually hungry, but sometimes some old people be hungry too.
Yeah, he married, so he got some structure some kind of way. I saw it on his hand. That's big old.
Nesto, you were married and you had absolutely no structure. In fact, you were married to multiple people and had no structure. So you think that this attorney has structured because you saw a wedding band on his hand and because he's an older man? That gives him structure? Okay. Sure enough, didn't give you none. Um, Lisha says, shaking my head, wore out because he got caught. Think about them, Charlie wore out. Friday Child said the jokes write themselves. Yes, whoa, out. I wore out. Them folks said that lawyer is going to get as far away from you as the other lawyer. Okay, and Bible Lady said he got he got some structure, some kind of somewhere. Well, Shaby said married 100 times at that. That's right.
With them old school rings on.
Old
Okay,
school
player.
rings.
Yeah, he got one of them pawpaw rings on.
Oh
Whatever
no,
that
for
is. I don't know what that is.
He got one of them gold pawpaw rings, them big joints.
real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
He look like he about your age.
what you say?
He look like he about your age.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he do look like about my. Yeah, you're right.
Oh
I don't like low haircut. This just make you look older.
no, they don't. You look real good with your hair cut short.
What? Man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the most Caesar cuts. That's what I'm talking about.
When you had your hair real short, brush wave in that video your son was cutting your hair on YouTube, you look real cute there.
Sound like you put some milk chocolate on that thing and you was selling it for some milk.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to stop and look at the shadiness of Shay. That's all.
Ah, that
Yeah.
look, you're funny.
Can somebody tell me look good where? Somebody, please, anybody. Bible Lady said, Ninja, did you even wear a wedding ring? That's a good question. Hey, twin mom.
Look real cute on that thing. I used to know watching it.
Oh, look at that. That is horrible. That really is not lined up good. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm.
Going to sleep like,
Dang.
Dream about people today. Yeah.
You gonna dream
Cool.
about people today?
I think about you all the time.
Oh, okay, that's good then. You must be goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
wake up smiling.
like you smiling.
Wake up smiling.
I'm gonna cut
Mm-hmm.
this off. I'm gonna cut this shit off. Well, I'm gonna wait just a little longer. See what's going on.
Man, cut this shit off, of course. So you don't go in there looking like some savage. Like, oh my God, look at this man. He's crazy. Yeah, he looked the part. He looked like he was. He's crazy looking. He looked
Yeah,
loony.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
He
got going
do.
there looking like you got some sense.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going there looking like you done gave up on life.
It sure look like it, boy. I ain't lying.
Right. You can't go in there looking like you gave up on life. You need to cut all that off. Find your finest. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead on. Go ahead
I'm
on.
sorry. Find your
Okay, then.
finest.
That's cool. Now, so what day you say you going to the doctor?
Damn, you keep bringing up that. Oh, I'm going tomorrow. Man, what's today? Tuesday. I was supposed to go today. Today was a bad day. Tomorrow. I
Yeah,
think
what's
I'm
a
off
bad day?
tomorrow. I'm off on Wednesdays.
Are you all tomorrow? You work every other day? That's when you work every
No,
other day?
I'm supposed to be off on Mondays and Wednesdays, but because my boss always call me every day, and so we be trying to like, what did you do? I'm like,
Hey, Major's wife. Major's wife said, I want Shirley to come out of the bushes one good time together, Sonya, and read her for filth. Sonya has been obsessed with another man's wife for years. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Principal, how are you? Aunt Nettie said it's Nasty's uh head that's horrible, not the cut. Did you see the shape of his head? Damn. Them folks said no appointment, just urgent care all the time. And Shay said he wants you to get tested for all of those STDs. Hey, Karen S. Hey, Kimmy Who. Kimmy Who said Nesto had a wedding band, but he pawned it to get that laptop. Hey, coffee is brewing.
why is this list not done? Because your fucking clients keep calling me, nagging the shit out of me with their
What? What? Okay, she works for an attorney. She says, your client keeps calling me, nagging me. The nerve. When I heard this, I said, you got to be kidding me. I know she did not come out her mouth and say that, but she did. She did. Mm, mm, mm. Bible Lady says she's going to the doctor on February 32, 2076 at 13 o'clock. Miss Mad About Music said, at them folks, right, how she just going to the doctor the same day and no appointment. Yeah, she is an urgent care chick. Magic City's Finest said he keeps bringing it up because he wants to make sure you live long enough to get him out of jail. Spoiler alert. It never happened. It never happened, and it's never gonna happen. Del Sol said, never heard a real paralegal talk like her. Me either. Me either. Not a real one. And on top of that, how dare she say somebody's clients keep calling her, getting on her nerves? Well, what about when you keep calling Krell and emailing him and Hannah to the point where they have to tell you to stop? Do not email her. And if you want to talk to somebody, talk to Joe. But leave Hannah alone. And you want to, okay, all right.
whiny asses.
Whiny asses.
That's why I have to stop what I'm doing and then jump on they shit.
Oh, really?
And I just get on my freaking nerves.
Oh,
I'm trying
really?
to figure out, pick my poison. Like, what is, everything I think at this point is getting on my nerves. If I do apartment management, that's going to get on my nerves because people are just stupid. And then if
But
I
wait a minute.
do,
Okay, but if are you gonna go work for them? Whoever that place sold or whatever, are you gonna work for them too?
Mm, mm, mm.
if I go back to them, I will only be in the office. I don't want to be dealing with people. I will go back into the office. No,
Okay.
now if they go and do the Vegas thing, then I'll probably definitely end up there because that's what's they wanted to do anyway. And they have this, they're doing this marijuana farm in Maine too. So
Okay. So
I
wait a
just
minute.
want to be able to. I gotta get with my brother and get my business credit going up so that I can try to and see exactly where this, because in the middle of this month, end of the month, they're supposed to try to build up with that Fed now shit. When I told you in July, they was trying to change the money over
Right.
and you got a lot of places now that's saying cashless, cards only. So a lot of places are trying to go cashless. They're easing into that. Cashless, no cash here. Which is stupid. But,
Really?
yeah, they're easing into that. But I don't
Okay.
think, with all the crooked politicians, I don't think they'll 100% go cashless because then they can't really hide all they little, illegal things that they be doing with all the, like, why all these politicians are millionaires when they only make $120,000 a year as their salary, but they're worth $40 million. Like, how did that happen? Why are you worth $40 million? But they always do those investments.
Because some of them had jobs and stuff like that. Like she's always talking about the net worth of Kamala Harris. This lady has rental properties. She had a job. She had all kinds of things. So this is why. but she's not smart enough to understand or realize this. It's too complicated. Said Nesto is running a game for that bond money. Go ahead, big pimp and dumbass. And in the game, well, what he's running the game on the wrong person because she can't pay for nothing. Bible lady said, get with her brother, the sovereign citizen, to get her business card credit up. Girl, bye.
With those companies, like right before COVID, they went and they all invested in Madura, and they invested in masks. They invested in everything that was going to affect COVID. And then so when COVID hit, all of them, remember, kept running out of masks. You couldn't find a mask nowhere. And then they
Yeah.
just had an abundance of masks, and all of them people had investments in masks. They invested in Zoom, which was the hearing where you don't have to see people no more other than through a computer. They invested in that company. They invested in everything that they were going to do regarding COVID, and they all got fucking paid. All of them. All them politicians got paid.
I think I remember that. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. Mm. And so they can get richer. That's what that
Oh,
was.
yeah. Yeah, that's how they move. That's how they move. And then it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Are you are you are you are you confused a little bit? Or really what
About
you want
what?
to do? What
As
you
far as
want to do?
what? Oh, business wise, I be going through, all these little ideas and trying to figure out, I know, right? What's going to stick. I just need to pull the trigger on something and just do it.
Yeah. Okay, I
I
love you
love
very
you.
much. So that's what I love you very much. Thank you very much, and get you some sleep. I'm glad you're not drinking no wine, and so you can just calm down.
I want to go take the doggy for what? But I'll text you tonight before I go to bed. What time does your thing go off? Same time the phone go off?
Yeah. It's been off. They get off at 10. They go off at 10. This go off at 11. So,
I love
but
you. Call me in the morning.
I'm going to get up and call you. I was just wore out. I was wore out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Call me in the
I'll call
morning.
you tomorrow. I love you very much. And we're going to be just fine. We're going to be fine now.
He's
Okay?
gonna be fine now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
I love you. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Good morning. I know the sheets feel good. I know they feel good.
They do. I mean, I just got in the bed. I was up at 5 this morning, walking the dog, and I bathed her. I cleaned her pen out, and I fed her and laid down. How are you?
Good. Why was you up so early? You thinking too much?
No, I just happened to. I fell asleep on the couch, and then she just started moving around, and so I just popped up, and then I was like, oh, 5 o'clock, so I was like, let me just go ahead and walk her, and
Oh,
then I
okay.
just,
Okay. Okay.
let me just wash her, bathe her, and clean that pen out, so my house don't start stinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hylex is like the bomb. That shit cleans everything.
I was just thinking, he did give me some information, man. You know, some laser folks out here, man. Some laser folks, there's just so much trickery shit going on right now.
Mhm.
Trickery
There's
shit.
so much
Okay.
trickery shit going on. And there's some process shit supposed to be done in my behalf that was not done in my behalf.
Like
I've been
what?
talking about this whole time, but I can't talk
Mhm.
about it on the phone. But, yeah, I see a lot of shit, a lot of trickery,
A
a lot of trickery.
lot of trickery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm glad I do got the transcript, so I'm glad I got that. A lot of things were said in that in my benefit. So I'm hoping that God that this man he'll wake up and say, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. After it take a day or two. But he's soft spoken. He ain't all over the place like Pocono.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Flamboyant talking. He don't do all that. He not
Mhm.
like.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't.
So, flamboyant talking. I wouldn't give a good gosh darn how the person represented me talking, as long as they represent me properly. Shaby said, this bitch voice On my last nerve, I need to step away and run my head in a wall 50 11 times in the bushes for a minute. Leisha said, Baby, I know he ain't asked this woman, is she confused? No, what he should have asked her is, Are you dumb? Kimmy Who says, sticking from something other than you're going to the bathroom every hour. Oh, Mary Willis says, Sonya, your voice. Ooh, it's doing something to you. Did I speak to you, Cam Lewis? I think I forgot about you. Yeah, Pinocchio. Old Pinocchio. Good old Pinocchio. Flamboyant. Flamboyant. I mean, like, I just really wouldn't care as long as you represented me.
He don't do all that. So,
I feel sorry
Mm-hmm.
for the dog,
he
too.
don't be doing. He just, yeah. And then when he talk, he give you the answer while he talking. That's
Mm-hmm.
day. And so there's certain things I'm supposed to receive that I never received, and certain things that's supposed to have been had documented before it started off. It didn't send at all.
Oh,
So
okay, good.
yeah, yeah. Boy was just to me. He was dropping the ball on all that. I wouldn't even got this far. I wouldn't even got this motherfucking far.
Really?
Man, I went in. It's certain I can tell you right now. I wouldn't even got this far. And after I went to think about the shit, I wouldn't even got this far. I wouldn't got no farther in the two charges. I wouldn't got this far.
Right, because all the other shit it should be on you. All the other stuff, none of it's on you, but the other stuff definitely, her cases should be on
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even got that.
you.
Yeah. So after I see you, I mean, not see you. After I see him, if he come, well, he gonna come because he got to come and tell me what he gonna do and bring that paperwork. Cause you
Right.
can't give me no ultimatum what you gonna do if you ain't got everything in front of you. So you got to get everything
Mm-hmm.
in front of you. Yeah,
So,
yeah. What your day look like?
so, I don't know. It was like, I've got to do my computer work. I got to get his, list together today. That's what I got to do. And check on my summons and see if it comes back so I can file it. That's it. Pay
Okay.
some bills. That's all. Pay some bills. I paid my phone bill this morning. So, that's all. Just pay some bills. It's the 15th. The last of my bills come this, not 15th, but that's when my last bills come this week for the month.
Yeah.
I'm busy done for the month.
Okay. Okay.
Life insurance policies and car insurance. That's it. That's all I gotta pay. That's all that's left.
X Too Complicated said, Remember on a call, Nesto told Dre that Sonya and her sister have money because their father had a construction business. Sonya, you were going to be one of his victims too. Baby, you ain't special. Shirley's divorce finally said her, and this ain't sexy voice works my nerves.
Oh, and I gotta check my. Remind me today about my light bill. Make sure I pay it.
Okay.
I don't know what the electric company's name is in Georgia, but they will remind you. If Nesto forgets, they will certainly remind you.
And go to the doctor. You gonna wait
Yep,
till
that too.
next
I'm
week?
gonna no, I'm gonna do that today. No, I could do it today. I'm not busy today. I could do it today. I got my medical card. Um,
Wait, I just thought of something. This woman who's supposed to know so much and that's helping you and has this ferocious mouthpiece has to be reminded to pay her light bill. Okay. Hey, Michi 3. She has to be. Shirley's divorce finally said, Yo, light built girl, you live with Sydney. Justin's mom says Sonya does not qualify for life insurance. I wouldn't think she would either. If she did qualify, she would qualify for I'm sorry, y'all, on my nose. She would qualify for one of those. You know how they come on, and it's the old people where you pay $10 a month, and everybody qualifies, and the policy I mean, all you get is your burial. That's probably what she qualifies, but she's not going to qualify for anything that's going to be a big payout because she has pre um, existing conditions that are, uh, I guess she says they're life threatening. So, I don't think she would qualify either. Karen S said this Negro knows he is double dutching like he ate, and bubble gum is the prize. Major's wife said Ferocious takes me out. She's got such a ferocious mouthpiece, and she's gonna keep him. She's helping him, and she's gonna get him out. And yet, we are in 2025, and he's still there. I mean, just think about it. We are going into the month of June, which is, by the way, my birthday month. But anyway, we are closer to the year 2026 than he is to getting out.
Insurance card came in the mail, so I got that yesterday. So yeah, no excuses. I got it.
Okay. All right. I definitely will
Yes,
reply.
Colonial Pen.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go to yeah, I'm gonna go to Emory. Yes,
Okay.
and go that
Okay.
one.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Did
Well
you
then.
sleep?
Yeah. Yeah. It took me a minute though. Yeah.
Mine just erasing.
Yeah. Mind
I know
racing.
that's true.
Yeah. Just mind racing. Just mind racing. Okay. I gotta calm it down. Yeah. Yep. So I'm hoping that he do what he gonna do with that. Cause I got everything lined up. So just hoping that they don't try to fruit play me on that. Cause they been did that to me. Yeah.
Mhm.
But we'll see. Cause they
And hopefully you could get the mess cleaned up from the other cases that the other one is doing. You
right.
know.
That's exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Crazy. Talk
Okay.
about it out.
Yeah. There's always a loop now. You just got to figure the person who want to get to find the loop. So,
Mm-hmm.
not we just doing that dancing shit going on, talking. Sometimes you
No.
figure out why certain people are in a position they're in, and certain people why they just barely skating by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, we don't see. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to count nobody out. Now I'm done trying to do all that, just trying to get what I need to get the right way, move on. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this call must have been, I must have went and took my shower when this call came on, because this is really I don't recall it. That doesn't mean anything, but I don't recall it. They are really seriously talking about nothing, nothing at all, and her tired voice is about to make me go to sleep. But anyway, I see from Sonya's Rusty Machete, uh, she says, "What's up with the likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe. It's a free way to support the channel."
I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
We got to close the doors of the church because the likes ain't liking, okay? So we're going to have to lock you in here. Delicate Dale said, "What does she have that is life threatening?" Well, I guess, her, I don't know if, I know, her intestines don't work. I don't know that that's life threatening, but she acts like it is. And I don't know. I guess maybe because she doesn't observe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But she seems to think it is. Um, Major's wife said, "Delicate Dell, the level of delusion Sonya lives in is very life threatening." Siri, Shirley's divorce finally said at Sir. Oh, this says Delicate Dell. At Delicate Dell, her injuries from when she got pow pow 50 11 times. Hey, real zesty. Hey, real zesty dude. Them folks said, "I think it's her poor nutrition that gets her into trouble with her pre-existing condition, in my opinion." Yeah, and you're right about that. You're right. That's probably what happens to her. And I would imagine that she has to take a lot of supplement, or that she should be taking a lot of supplements, and she should also be drinking like Ensure. Since she's not able to put the weight on, she should be drinking things like Ensure or whatever, you know. That's what she should be doing. But I'm not a doctor, but that's just happens to be what I think.
It's gonna
Did you ever try to call your brother straight like he asked you to? Did that work?
yeah, I called him straight. I talked to him for a few minutes. Same thing. Yeah.
Mm-mm, you know that. It would never work.
We need to trade places, brother.
Right.
We need to trade places, man, because all that what you talking about is sad spirit, man. Yeah.
But you lied about the wrong shit. That's like your problems is nothing compared to your problems. So what are you even talking to me about that for?
Yeah. So I don't try to let that get in my brain at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people feel like that, that's out there. Feel like they want to themselves and depress.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You're just a different type of breed, that's all. That's just it. A lot of people say it themselves. You're a different kind of breed.
Okay. Don't feel like me.
You don't feel like it.
I said, as long as you like me.
Oh, yeah, I fucking like and I love you. What am I like you for? Liking is just...
Well, you can like and love a person. You can love a person and not like them.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do both. Yeah, you can. You can love a person. Listen, you can love your kids but not like them.
Damn.
You can, because liking a person is a personality thing. Sometimes you have love for a person, but you just don't like them because of how they move.
I can agree to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah.
It's three things. You can love a person, be in love with a person, you can like a person.
That's just amazing to me that you can do that and you be your own kids. That is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't pick your kids. They just come from you. And how they are, how they mindset and the personality, it can pull from anybody. They can have your personality or her personality, or they can have your uncle's personality, you know? So you might not mesh with that person's personality or ways. Or they could be raised a certain way where they poison in the head. You know, it's a lot of things that can affect a person. Upbringing is a lot, you know, and the surroundings in which you raise a child.
Actually, boy, how long can phone company keep a data for your phone? Like your ping and all?
Poor Sydney and Topaz. Your mommy can't stand you. Barbara lady. Petty Patty says she needs Ensure with potatoes, rice, or grits for every meal. Yeah, I think she might can eat a lot of. She needs a lot of. Gosh, what would you call it? Not carbs. Probably, well, protein for one. She probably should have more protein than what she's getting. And if her refrigerator is full of those drinks and stuff like she showed when she opened it, there was absolutely no food in sight. And I don't think that that's good. I don't think that that's good. I mean, you can't tell me, there's got to be some kind of way or something that could be done that maybe can and I don't know, that maybe can slow the process up so that she's not going as much. I'm not a doctor, but I think that, I don't know. Real zesty little dude said, I hate her. BN said protein and complex carbs. Petty Patty says Sonya is a miserable being. I'm not going to even call her a human being.
All that with your
It's
location.
it's digital. Your history. I don't know how long to keep your history on the account. I would have to go find out. I would have to call. Well, he would know that, yeah, because he do a lot of that. Pulling.
Well, because of course she knows someone at Apple. I don't know anybody at Apple, but one thing I do know is your history is there until you get rid of it. On all electronics, things are there until you get rid of them. So that stuff on the phone is there. It is there. Unless someone deletes it, it's there. But she doesn't know this. She's going to have to call, because of course she knows someone who works at Apple. Like she knows people in the law, she knows attorneys and officers and all these people who say this man's case isn't right and he shouldn't still be in jail, but yet none of them she's got to come and talk to him or help him. Bible Lady says protein, iron, potassium, complex carbs, all of these things except the processed garbage she's eating. B. Ann says she eats the wrong food. I have a friend who had the same surgery due to a blockage. She had to change her diet and her weight came back. If she eats bad, she has the same symptoms as Sonya. See, and this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If as long you can't make me believe she's not the only person who has this issue. That she's not the only person in the world who has this issue, and you can't make me believe everyone who does have it ends up weighing 92 or 80 some pounds. You can't make me believe that. So there are things that you can do. Bible Lady says even if they delete, it's always there in the clouds. Exactly. I know that. You know that. I don't know nobody in Apple. I'm not even tech savvy, as y'all know. I deleted. I pushed the button, pushed the wrong thing, thought I was doing something, and did the wrong thing and deleted my whole entire. I had to reset up all of this tonight. I had to redo it all. So I mean, the stuff was still there. I just had to put everything back. I had to build up all my studios again because I hit a button and deleted everything. And it even asked me, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I said, "Yeah," because I thought I was deleting something else. But I deleted all my studios. The stuff was there. I had to go back and retrieve it and rebuild. I just, after I learned how to get back in, but the stuff was still there. It didn't go away. I just had to get it and build it all back up again. So, Mai Tai said, doesn't she still have a pow pow part in her body? I think so. I think there's like one fragment. And let's talk about it all says sounds a lot like having a gallbladder. I can attest to that because I don't have one. You know what? You're right. You are right. I don't have one either. And I didn't think about that, but you're right. It does. It is kind of like that. And I do notice the difference since mine is gone. So you have to realize not only do I not have a gallbladder, but I also had the weight loss surgery, and I didn't have a bag or anything. I had where they actually cut you, go in and move them intestines around. So yeah.
Records,
Yeah.
in the case that he deal with. I'll ask.
Right, Bible Lady. That's a good example. Thank you. Steven Stearns deleted everything and did a factory reset. Guess what? It was retrieved and he's facing the unaliving penalty. Yes, all 2,000. It was either 2 or 4,000 worth of CP pictures came back up. So he sure did. He deleted and went back factory settings, and that did not help him. So this girl knows nothing.
I'll text him and ask how long does the phone company normally.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll see if I can ask Kurt. He works for Apple. He's in the back of, he works in the digital part of Apple. Tech. He's a tech person for Apple. It's Trisha's son. Stepson, let's say, but she get mad when you call him stepson, so son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll ask Kurt. I'll call Kurt.
That woman. He must love that woman.
Wait a minute. How did Trisha get a stepson? How was she gonna fix Trisha up with Dre and she has a stepson? Can somebody explain how that works? Because I don't know.
He's been around since he was 10, so.
Okay, I got you.
And his real parents suck, so that's why she took on, she raised him. Yeah, because she dated his father, and, so that's how they met, but his mom's a hot mess. His mom's a real, she's a hoarder, and then she just all about herself, not about her kids. She wanted that money. Yeah.
Wow.
There are people that's just not meant to be parents, And you got people that
Stop it, girl. Stop it. You're making me laugh.
I'm not a dog person, but I can take good care of a dog. I'm not a person that wants to be a parent, but I can take good care of my kids.
I'm not a dog person, but I can take care of a dog. If you're not a dog person, that means you don't like dogs. I never wanted kids, but I can take care of kids. You're the same person who said that you don't want to hear kids crying because there's no reason to cry unless you're hurt. And that's the only reason you should be crying, you know, if you get hurt. But if you have like a stomach ache or you just don't feel good or you're miserable or you're just plain old sad, you gotta shut up. You can't be crying. But she okay. Y'all hear this, don't you? I'll be off in a minute. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'll be off in a minute. Says, let's see. He only wanted to know just in case they can pull up each other's pictures. Pull up you think so? Do you think so? I don't know about that. I think he wanted to know because he wanted to know what could be pulled up in that phone, I think. How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the banging on the banging on the banging on the bathroom, banging on the banging on the banging on the banging on the bathroom, banging on the 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 banging on the. Thank you so much. I'll be off in a minute for the super chat and thank you for supporting the platform. Them folks says you have away 3 dogs. You have given away 3 dogs since we've been listening to these calls. Yeah, remember she went and got 2 dogs, and then 2 weeks later she got rid of them because what, they was getting on her nerves or something, or they was peeing in the house, or Measure was eating the food, something like that. I can't quite remember. Hey, Antonio Anthony, how are you? So, she herself cannot take care of well, we know she can't take care of a dog. I was about to say I wouldn't let her take care of my dog, but well, we know she can't take care of dogs because she gets them and gives them away, even if she's not a dog. What person says I'm not a dog person and then gets a dog? Like my mom was not a dog person. And me and my sister, we had dogs, and when my house burnt down and I moved in with her, and I had a dog, I had cats, I had a dog, and she was not an animal person. Now, she didn't necessarily fool around with my animals, but, she wasn't going to go out as not being a dog person and buy a dog herself. She wasn't going to do that. People don't do that. I have never heard anybody who goes out and keeps getting dogs say, I'm not a dog person. I, who says that? Who does that? Petty Petty says Sonya was a dog sitter. BN said, and the dogs probably didn't like her. They pick up on your energy. They sure do. Shay B says Sonya can't take care of a goldfish. Hey, Joseph Bullard. Joseph Bullard says she just won't get rid of that last dog named Nesto. Bobby Lady says Sonya couldn't take care of my pet Rock, and I don't even have a pet Rock. I know, right? She can't even take care of a turtle. Muffin 218 said this girl can't be responsible for anything that breathes. Yeah, I didn't want children. First of all, if she didn't want children, she came up in an age where you can do something about that if you don't want any. And I mean, like, what kind of thing is that? I really would not have wanted to hear my mother say, I didn't want children. And then she went and turned around, had 3 of them. I mean, mm-mm. Miss Mad About Music says she claimed baby was eating the dog food. She did. She did. Oh, and don't forget the rabbit. The rabbit's gone too. Oh, Bible Lady just said, let's not forget she also had a rabbit. See, we said that at the same time. Yes, but she don't like them though. But to say that about kids, I didn't want kids. Okay. Sonya's Rusty Machete said, whatever happened to the $3,000 rabbit? She got rid of that too. She got rid of it. I think she got rid of it because it was jumping on the couch or something. She said, does anybody remember? Yeah, the rabbit, it did belong to Katie, but she got the rabbit. And the rabbit, I guess, was at her house. I don't know, but I think it has something to do with the rabbit jumping up on the furniture. I don't know if she said he used the bathroom on the furniture. I'm not really sure, but she said he was jumping up on the couch. And I'm gonna tell you, I did not believe that. I didn't think rabbits could do that, like jump from the floor to the couch, but I've since seen some videos on Instagram where apparently rabbits can really jump really, really high. So that is a thing, but the rabbit is gone. The rabbit, she got rid of that too.
And you got people that want kids and fuck it up. So, if I'm given a situation, I try to make the best out of it.
Given a situation, I make the best of it. So she said there's people who wanted kids. They wanted them and they fucked them up. But you didn't want kids and you had two of them and I guess they turned out okay where one flunks out of college. What he I don't even know what was a bartender and now is a plumber's apprentice and you have a daughter who works in a strip club. You did an outstanding job, let me tell you.
And it is what it is. Anyway.
I'll call you. What time you want me to call you back?
Much.
Okay. All right. I'll call about 1 o'clock.
It's time for you to eat your nasty food.
Yeah, I owe me this one. Yeah, I think this one's I'll probably be about little than you by the time I leave here. But
Right, my tie. He don't want to plum. Miss Principal, she said that rabbit costs $3,000, but I looked up rabbits, and the most that you will pay for a rabbit is 150. I looked up rabbits when she said that. Sonya's Rusty Machete said, "Oh, she's the only one who can use the bathroom on the furniture." I did not know you was gonna say that. Baptized that ass said, "I think the rabbit died." I believe Sydney posted the rabbit.
it's okay.
Ooh, right. You said as little as me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't be a crack body.
Yeah.
You said a bag of bones.
Bag of
Okay,
bones.
I love your bony ass.
All right. Thank you. Yes, you do. Yeah, this is true. Thank you
So
very much.
just call me around 1-ish.
All right. Get your nap in. I know you're going to sleep till the end. I already know it.
No, I'm going to sleep for like an hour and then get up and go do some computer work.
Okay.
Because I got to get this list together so he don't get on my nerves today.
All right. Okay, Larry. Have a wonderful day today. Wonderful.
Oh,
Right. Okay,
you
bye.
too. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Who shall?
Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
Now, I don't know about the other part. Hey, that girl. Hey, boys, Nana, how are you? I don't know about the other part, but I know this part. I was definitely in the shower for this, so I didn't hear this part of the call.
Hey, you getting it rolling?
You getting it rolling? I'm putting my shoes on.
Oh, that's it?
I mean, I did work. I got up and went to work and did all that. I still got some stuff I got to do. But I'm about to walk the dog real quick. And then I'm going to come back in the house.
Yeah,
Wish you were here.
Get you some fresh air. Get you some
Get you some fresh air. Have you went outside yet?
No, I haven't went outside yet. No, I have not.
Why not?
I'm going to wait till I get my hair cut, then I'm going to walk out there.
Okay, because you need some vitamin D. You're not eating right.
Yeah, I'm going out there. Yeah.
Oh wait, I did hear this because I remember the vitamin D part. Okay, hey the funeral duchess. Hey NPR nerd 73. Hey Southside Chi-Town.
Talk about me.
Yeah, I'm
Take
going.
your ass outside. I was at the doctor.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going outside. I said I'm going to go do that after tomorrow. And, yeah.
I'll be there Sunday at 2.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm excited. That shit do help. That shit do help. And you're right.
Huh? What happened?
It does help. It does help.
It does help.
It helps. It does help. And it do make time go by fast. And you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Go to court, so that going to make it go real fast.
Yep. Every time something happens, it makes, it feels like something's going. You're getting closer to something.
Something, yeah.
Right.
Getting closer to something, all right.
So.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the motherfucker's face when I tell him I got now. I'm working on something else. I can't wait to see his face. I got a loaded list I'm going to tell him some shit that has not been done.
All right.
Yeah,
Really?
man, I
All
can't wait.
right.
When is he coming to see you?
Tell
Maybe
him.
today because I go tomorrow.
He gonna
Oh, yeah, 'cause it
tell
is
him.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so he probably show up today. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
What the fuck? My computer blanked out on me? Wow.
It did what?
No, my screens are gone. What I was working on is gone. So
Oh, okay, okay.
I gotta, apparently my computer,
Mhm.
shut down or something it did. So I gotta pull up all my work stuff again.
Yeah, and you should have some motion scene today, sometime today for tomorrow. All these motion
We'll
scenes.
look at it at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
We'll look at everything.
that's what he say. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you get, yeah, okay, cool. And if you get a chance, text him and tell him that the lawyer gonna contact her sometime today so she can tell her story what happened because she don't accept no call from me. Period. Did I tell you that?
Who don't set my call from you, period?
Don't. She don't accept no call from me.
The
Period.
ex?
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah, I can't even call my best friend. He's a three-way no more than that. She told him that last week. Yeah.
Oh.
So listen, the ex don't talk to him no more. He's not allowed to call her. He can't even call her three-way through his best friend. You know, his best friend. His best friend. He can't even call the ex three-way through the best friend. Now, you think that this new lawyer is gonna call, you can't call her, but you're gonna have this new lawyer call her so she could tell her story. What story is she gonna tell? And if she don't even want to talk to your ass no more, what makes you think she's gonna have anything to do with some kind of new lawyer that you got going on? So, yet again, another new lawyer. This man is delusional, simply delusional. I Revive says the way she just switches topics in the middle of the conversation. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. It's too complicated, says Sonya must have purchased Roger the Rabbit animated. Mary Willis said, proud of you, Shirley. Them folks said he's such a clown. It's just it to me is interesting. I Revive say he's a bugaboo. That girl said he's still trying to get Shirley Strawberry to pay. Right. It's just the whole idea. This woman don't even want to talk to you. She won't even take, not only will she not take a personal call from you, she won't even take one three-way from your best friend. And probably just if the best friend was calling her to see how she was doing at this point, she probably wouldn't even answer, just to talk to only the best friend. And you think that this lady is going, boy, I tell you, if I was her and some new lawyer, after I done dished out all this money and went through all this with this man, and some new lawyer done called me, I'd hang up the phone so fast. Click, please. How delusional can you be? Beautifully May 13th said he sounds clown. Nesto, please. Shirley's divorce finally said this is not Krill. It was the Oliver man, the new attorney he was trying to get. Oh yeah, I know. I know that that's who that was. But like I said, Shirley, she not gonna talk to him because you trying to get yet another so she can tell her story. What story she got to tell? The only story she got to tell is, look, I don't talk to him no more. I don't want to have nothing to do with him, and I'm divorcing his behind. That's the story she gonna tell the attorney. He got some nerve. Ooh, he got some nerve.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't no calling no more. That's over with. I keep trying to say what I be trying to say. I just be trying to, I can't say what so much. But
I mean, you can say what it is because everything's recorded, so they know who you talk to and what you're talking about to
And we
everybody.
know what
So.
she told
you
you.
know for all that. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
but they need to tell that story because they got it tough, and I supposed to got some other stuff, but I never got nothing. I never got no information. Man, this shit crazy.
She gonna tell a story, all
Really? He
right.
never brought you information he was supposed to bring you?
None of that. No, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the first Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the second guy was telling you all the stuff that you should have got.
So he's talking all this trash about Krell, and guess what? You never was even able to get this other attorney, and you talking all that trash about Krell.
Your first case in which
Yes.
oh boy, it's messing up.
Yes. Yeah.
Petty Patty says Shirley didn't want to talk to Nesto via third or fourth party. Them folks said some new lawyer called me. Everybody is getting cussed out. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
So I think if he agrees to taking your case and everything, what's name gonna have to step his game up.
Oh,
He gonna have
absolutely.
to. He gonna have to. His case is kind of gonna oversee into the other case. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're gonna coincide. So he's gonna have to step his shit up. He gonna be looking at him like, damn man, you suck.
Yeah.
Which I don't get it because if I had a client that was stuck in jail, I would be doing a damn thing because it's nothing but referrals all in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
it.
nothing but referrals. So there's people in there that got money that can't get out. Not everybody in there broke and can't get out. There's some people in there with money and can't get out.
Right. Right.
You know,
That is true.
yeah, so I'll be doing a damn thing. Because you shouldn't.
Hey, D-Dub.
There's nothing but clients in there. Nothing but referrals.
Yes.
Everybody think differently, I guess.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, how's your day going?
I think that's good when I hear from you.
Oh, okay, that's good. You know how to talk, don't you? You know how to goddamn put that goddamn ice on it.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Mm.
Yeah, I know how to.
You know how to talk now. You know how to put it together on
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You should have been a lawyer. Your damn self. That's what you should have been doing.
Sure should have, but I caught a case at an early age and that screwed that very much. But you know what?
So wait a minute. You caught a case at an early age, so that screwed you up becoming an attorney. That's actually not true. Judge Mathis caught a case at a real early age, and guess what? He's a judge. There are other people out there who have been uh, criminals turned attorneys and have become successful. So you catching a case has nothing to do with it. And then you said you've been in law for what, 32, 35 years. How could how now you saying you couldn't become an attorney because you caught a case at an early age, but yet you say you've been in law for over 30 some years. You caught a case at an early age, but yet you say you were a CO. I just, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. BN said it's triangulation. Nesto way to Hoover. Allegedly in Harmon says, thank you all for being here and for the support from Legacy. Please make sure you subscribe, click all alerts, and hit that thumbs up. If you would like to tip your hostess cash app Tsunami71, Muffin218 says it wasn't even a thought for her. She was a street runner. Hey, Queen Black, how are you? Did I speak to you? Yeah, I did speak to D-Dub. Del Sol said law is the one area I know having a felony does not phase anyone. She is just lazy. It's too complicated. Said, did this heifer just say that she has clients in jail? Shaking my head. Yeah, she has clients in jail, but she can't be an attorney. You can't make it up. No, Mary Willis, her case, she was stealing. One of her cases stealing, and then I think she's got insurance fraud. I'm not sure if they caught up with her for that PPP loan yet.
But paralegal business is good. They can assist and help people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something else popped up.
Oh, me.
Yeah, 8. It was 7. Now it's 8.
7.
Charge. Remember, death by deception. Hold on. 62321. Death by deception. Death by deception. 2001. 623, 629. Yep. You got to be going back to court. Robert. First appearance. Hold on. 712. 712. That's today. 11:30. You didn't go to court today, did you?
No, I did.
Yep. They gave you some death by deception.
You ain't got to go to court to catch a
3 of them
charge.
from June and August of 21. Yep.
August.
And so down through some more death by deception.
Okay. What name is that on there?
Yeah, I don't have it yet. I don't have it. I just have a. Hold on. The right to remain silent. It's just that right there. It doesn't say. It doesn't. Okay, so you probably go to court tomorrow, miss, because it came up today.
I can't go to court tomorrow because I got to go tomorrow. I can't go.
Yeah, you got the other court. So probably the day after tomorrow.
Yeah. So I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know what that is. That is my business partner. So I know this gonna turn him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my business partner. Uh, Del Sol said it was she using her boss's login back then because she now can't find anything. I don't know, but I never thought of that before, but that's a possibility. Muffin 218, you said she used her sister's identity. I know she caught. I don't know if that was like the first case she caught, but I know she caught a case for that as well.
Yep, I knew this one turn in. Yeah, I knew this one
Yep.
turn in at the end. So that's one, or that's two.
That's three counts with that body section. From June 21.
Okay, so yeah,
June and August of 21. Yep.
June, and August. That's just two counts.
Three counts. There's 3 dates. 3 dates. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I knew
2,
this one
3, 4,
turned in.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay, I got that. So I knew.
Yeah. That's the new ones. That's what they threw on you today.
Okay, so I knew they was gonna do that. Remember I said that? They were trying to turn
Mm-hmm.
in. Yeah.
Because he was listed as a victim on the other stuff.
Yeah. So I knew they was gonna turn in. Mm.
God
Okay.
damn it. He's coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So
Well.
you gotta keep riding in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 8 cases.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
I know they're gonna try to turn in, so I knew that. I knew that out the rip when I saw that. So what don't make no sense is none of these cases, once I find out where they located at, it's not the same places. So they can't
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So I
On
know
top of everything else.
yes. And then that didn't help no better. That didn't help no better last 2 weeks ago. That didn't help no that could have been anybody to do anything again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Nothing. Trying to think of how I was hungry.
Oh, okay. He ain't put nothing in yet?
Oh, what the heck shit? No, not in this case. Or I think it might be shit. So he was going to put in a document. Leave absence in this case.
I feel like Trump now. I'm damn near at 30 cases.
Okay, right. Definitely hit those. Hold on. No, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they're trying to
No, it's a nope.
I'll be off in a minute. Said I'm not sending another super chat because the ones I paid for only one got. No, I read 2 super chats from you. Um, I'll be off in a minute. Was there more? Let me look through. Yeah, I read this one about the pictures, and let me see what this other one was about. I don't know what the other one was, but I don't think. Let me look.
No, he didn't put anything in.
Yeah, not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. No, I won't go tomorrow. I'll go Friday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, court tomorrow is it virtual?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go to that, I think. Time is it? 9:30 in the morning? Virtual notice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no link on here. Yeah, 9:30 in the morning. I can go to that. I just keep my camera's covered, so.
Yeah.
No, there's my name gonna pop up on here?
No.
Usually when your computer is assigned to your name pops in. I gotta see.
But yeah, sometimes yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't
PDF device not recognized. I don't have one of them on here. No function. Okay. Pardon me?
I didn't see when you did
All right, let me go and open my other email, see if I got this shit back. Shut it down, restore. Okay. Hopefully my stomach came back. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I guess I'm just somebody that just really got to have on it.
Mary, when you sign affidavit. Okay, that's what I did. I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting
This
almost.
point. Almost.
Yeah, it's almost.
Almost.
It's almost getting there. You say there's 3 charges? Or that's 2 charges?
Yeah, 3.
3. Okay.
That's my deception, yeah.
Okay. You said I supposed to went to court at 11 o'clock.
Well, it said 11:30 today, so when he said what they did. So let me see.
So if it's 11:30 today, oh, that's what they filed. They filed, right?
Huh? It went. Yeah, they filed it today. So
Okay.
yeah, okay.
So it'll be Friday when I go back down there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that day was August what you said?
Hold on, darling. Let me look. Charge August the 21st. You got a pencil and paper so you can write this down so you don't be sitting here trying to remember.
Yeah, I got it. August 21st, and the other was what? June what?
June 23rd and June 29th, all in 2021.
June 23rd.
June 29th and August 21st.
Okay, I got it. Okay, cool.
That's my dispatcher, so I guess on those 3 days of money.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so I guess that's the only way you can say it like that now.
Right.
Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Yes, that's my distraction.
Okay.
I didn't know you. No, I didn't know you. I met you in 20, so I knew you. I knew you. I was, June, I was working. I'm getting my health back. And not quite, because I was just, I still fucked up. But then in September, that's when I went to Vegas. I go to Vegas that year. To Vegas that year, my birthday.
Yeah. I get what's going on. Yeah, I know who that is. And I'm tired. Yeah, but I got some information yesterday that crushed all that. The information I got, that shit, yeah, I'm not worried about none of that. Yeah. And but I tell you, I'm really hot at old buddy.
What we really just got to focus on is just getting your attorney paid.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And I would have him try to handle all this.
Yeah.
Because what's the name is going to do it? He's going to handle what he got already, which was whatever you had as far as December when you hired him on the book.
Yeah,
and then everything after that was just, I would put on. If you feel confident in this other attorney, I would put it on him.
Yeah, I am. That's I got to pull that. Yeah, I got to figure out if it's a financial thing. If it's a financial thing, then I'm not going to be able to make my move. But I try to make it. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But I know I'm hoping it's not the case. That's all.
Yeah.
So we don't see. Something happened. They put in a push that.
No, they're just pushing everything because, they say everything. So let's see. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 right there.
Yeah, that's 8.
That's 8. The 5 sex charges plus the 3 theft charges.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Yeah.
That's it.
I thought they had something. Anyway, so I'll be going. This is a firecracker week right here. Firecracker week.
I'll be off in a minute. Can you type in the chat what you said? I only see the one. I thought I had read 2, but I only see 1. I went through and looked and I only see the 1.
Firecracker week, isn't it? The truth will set you free.
Yeah, that's kind of. I'm not worried. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep, truth will set free.
No, it's so.
Yeah, so it'll be all right.
Yes, you got him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. If it don't work with this person right here, I'm gonna just have to deal with a public defender. That's what it came. It's gonna take longer. But, hey, this is what it is. Yeah, all thing about this is just how they're gonna consolidate all these cases together when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
That's what I got to figure out, and that shit could take forever.
That is true.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But it come together. Yeah, it come together quickly.
Right. Just kind of brainstorm to kind of figure out, money.
Right. All right. That's what I got to figure out. I will.
That's what you got to figure out. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Love you.
Later.
Call me later.
Right.
I'm fine. Bye.
Get your Powerball ticket today for 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go get some.
That says a lot.
Because we did not win over the weekend. But I did play that shit.
You did play
And
it?
we did. Yeah, I played it. I got money somewhere in one of my purses. I got $100. I'm gonna go. I gotta grab the cash and go. I'll go play it. I was thinking about that too. But I'm gonna play both the Powerball and I'll play the what's the name.
Okay. Yeah, that shit is up there. I don't think nobody won this weekend though. I don't think so. But
No.
No. But I did talk to Dion for the last $4, and he told me that's
What the last $4?
Somebody called Shirley about yesterday.
Yesterday I had my visit yesterday.
He called Shirley?
Yeah. For what happened and everything. You understand?
Oh, okay. I was like, was he supposed to?
Huh? Yeah.
If he was supposed to. Okay, good. Until he got through to her.
Yeah. So that happened today. So that let me know he went to jail just trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, okay, good. All right, that.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
Got a decision what he gonna do. Because I already told him ain't no money nowhere, bro. That's it. Hey.
Right.
I told him I got 5. He said, man, that's not even gonna get me started. That's the only
I know.
He said, that's all I got, bro. You can get that, But anyway, shit. Man, they shooting like a motherfucker out there overnight out there. This news is going crazy.
Fucking news. All I talk about is black. Have you seen one white story?
It's amazing to me how he thinks everybody is supposed to chip in and pay for his lawyer. Like Justin's mom got that music these last $2. It's amazing to me how he thinks everybody is supposed to just reach out and pay for his attorney. I mean, just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
On here. All they
No
put on there is
ma'am.
black
No
people. That's
ma'am.
all they do is program us to be the fucked up ones out here.
Man, shooting
And
all
you
that
know,
gas.
it's more than us out here. So
Yeah, I'll be off in a minute. I am so sorry, but I went through on my phone and on, like, actually on here on the system, and it only showed one. I thought I remembered reading two, but it's only showing the one. So I am so sorry that that happened to you. I really am. But I would never, not read, someone's. I really try to pay attention to the comments. So I am so sorry that that happened.
you
Yes,
know, it's
ma'am.
more than committing crime than just us. We the only one out here committing crimes. We the only one getting shot up and killed. Domestic violence. We the only one doing that.
You in your car? That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm in the store still.
You in the car? Oh,
I can't leave him. I'm leaving. I'm leaving shortly.
okay.
But yeah, I'm still in the
Okay.
store. I found my little spray downstairs on Bath and Body Works. It's
Okay.
downstairs.
Anybody walk up and say, let me.
Thank you, allegedly in Harmon, for that comment. I'm gonna say this. This is July, so this is before. This is pre RV, but she's talking about buying perfumes from Bath and Body Works. I remember when she was showing her RV, and she pulled out. Now we saw the bathroom. We saw no toilet paper or anything like that, and we know her water isn't really running. Um, but one thing she did, pull out this drawer, and she showed that she had perfume and some jewelry in there. And she reminds me of one of those people who wakes up in the morning, puts on her makeup, and sprays spray on her body spray and puts on her clothes without like, her not showering is not a new experience, because she was too comfortable with saying she hasn't been doing it, being in her Barbie dream house. She was, it's just the way it came out. It just makes me feel like she didn't do a whole lot of showering when she was in the home. Like, just put on the body spray and go. Them folks said she has one body spray. I'm be honest with you, I did see only one spray in the drawer, but I think that that's what she does.
Get your number, shorty, yet?
What's that every day we talk about?
Oh, shit.
One guy pulled up to my, can I walk you to your car? I'm like, I live here. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, that was a good line.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I need to be walking to my car.
yeah. Yep.
Appreciate your flirtation. But man, I was trying to find a cute, gray, men's sweatshirt is what I was trying to find, because I always like this one store always has nice men's hoodies. I don't see.
Muffet 218 says she uses that perfume as hoe baths. You are so right. Sonya's Rusty Machete said, yikes, ain't nothing worse than a funky kitty. Justin's mom said, Gina Tay. Do they still make Gina Tay? I used to love me when I was young. I used to love to take my bath and stuff and splash that Gina Tay. And sometimes I would, because I used to still eat my mom, so she bought me some. But I used to love to, when I was little, to run my bath water and dump some of the Gina Tay in the bath water. I mean, the way I love taking baths and showers and things, I just can't imagine not being able to do it. I really couldn't. Miss Principal said, I feel like her bra straps are discolored. You wrong for that. Sassy Experience said, but you're probably right at Legacy. She probably hoses down once a month when she washes her hair outside. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I feel like when she goes on those visits, she's got her hair all done and her makeup on. I just feel like she just rolled out of bed and focused so much on doing the hair and the makeup that she didn't really shower. She just kind of squirted some perfume on it. There are literally some women that think that that's okay, to just roll out of bed and to just, I mean, it's not like they shower the night before and then get up and, kind of freshen up and go. They literally just get into bed at night and roll out and go. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Them folks said she probably thinks because she's so small she can bathe in the sink like a baby. Hey, let's talk about it all. the whole the whole bra dirty, not just the straps, the whole bra. Um, You said it's too fast Southside Chi-Town. Y'all think it's too fast? Because I sped it up like eons ago.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What they say, all nice. So when you say my little. That's all you want. You gonna come later tonight. That's all.
Yeah, I want to catch up what's going on real quick. That's why I get
Me.
that Powerball ticket. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, be safe, please.
That boo.
All right, love you. Bye.
No, you're lying.
Okay, I took it back down, y'all. Y'all didn't miss nothing. She just buying
So
body
how are you feeling
sprays.
right now?
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to the doctor.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking because you didn't go to the doctor today. I know that part. So you didn't go to the doctor today.
I said I love you so much today. What happened?
I heard that part. I said, but you didn't go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
You heard that. You overlapped me with it.
Yeah. So how do I feel about what
No, how
everything?
you feeling? Yeah. That's how you feeling. Not you ain't got to discuss it because we don't discuss. I'm saying that's
Oh,
what I'm
I'm
talking about.
good. I mean, you know.
Meanwhile, she did not answer the question. Did you go to the doctor today? Notice there was no answer. She danced around it and she did not answer the question. Karen S said them draws be running to Sydney to get away from that. Meow. It's too complicated. Said not a funky putty cat. Yes. Yes. You said it's better, Muffin 280. Yeah, I took it back down. I had sped it up. That but y'all didn't miss anything on that call but her him looking for money for the lawyer and her, waking up and spraying her body with that body spray she bought.
I'm 16, so the thing of it is when you're dealing with the state and police and prosecutors just gotta be up for the bullshit. That's just what it is. 'Cause they come with it. Police make it up, and the prosecutors support it. And that's in every case. Every case.
Okay.
They're never 100% when they do things. They're never 100% honest or 100% by the book. They always do some finessing. You know, the government and the state are the biggest crooks.
So
That's an old fact.
what's wrong with
So I
that?
found out today that when I was reading something, so you know about the Titanic, right? How the Titanic, they make such a big thing about the Titanic, right?
You
And
talking
the
about the
guy who,
boat?
All right. I hate to interrupt in the middle of her sentence, but y'all know we about to hear some bullshit. You know that, right? Because first of all, she said she was reading. I question that. But if she was, ain't no telling what it was she was reading. So we about to find out. Justin's mom says she looks like she stinks, smelling like cooch, funk, and Gina Tay. B. Ann says, I think she's just lazy. I do too. Muffin 218 said that's because there is no reason to go to the doctor. There is nothing they can tell her. She likes playing on her condition. But I think he was telling her to go to the doctor because of the her blueberries. It was a problem, I think, with her blueberries at this time. Boys Nana says Sonya looked like she has a constant discharge. Oh my gosh. Queen Black said, I thought Gina Tay and FDS were the same. I sprayed my body down in my aunt's Gina Tay. No, they were two different. They're two different things. Gina Tay and FDS. FDS has this one thing. I think it's FDS or the other one. What's the other one? Summer's Eve. I don't know, but it's this spray. It's called Tropical Paradise. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Boy, I was spraying that stuff everywhere, but I quit buying it because this it goes fast, I stick to, I have this stuff that I get from Amazon. I don't even know, it's a big bottle. I love the way it smells. One is strawberries and cream and one is champagne and cream. They've got all kinds of them, but I only pay $4.99, but I love it. And it stays like in the mornings when before I go out, I spray my arms. I just use it as perfume and it lasts all day. But anyway, that's me. That's me. Miss Mad About Music said Gina Tay. Oops. She said Gina Tay. Oh, I haven't heard that in years. Let me see if they still. I'm gonna look and see if they still make Gina Tay. But let's hear this live. Let's listen to whatever it is she read, probably in the Onion.
the guy who owns Titanic is J.P. Morgan, the one who owns Chase Banks, right? J.P. Morgan, Chase Banks. And he had bought a brand new boat. He had two boats. I forget the first name. One started with an O and the other one was Titanic. So what he did was he painted over the old boat and called it the Titanic, which the new boat was actually the Titanic. And then he set out and had everybody get on this boat, which was the Titanic, and they purposely sank it. They didn't hit an iceberg. They purposely sank it because three millionaires were on the boat who dealt with the banking world, and one of them was against U.S. banking, and they were trying to vote and stay it, right?
Okay, now I will say I do know that there were 3 millionaires on there. I don't know. First of all, everybody had money who was on the Titanic, because only people with money could afford to be on the Titanic. But just for fun, and since we're listening, it says that according to Google, the RMS Titanic was owned by a White Star Line. The White Star Line was ultimately controlled by the International Mercantile Marine, which was itself controlled by a group of powerful American investors, notably John um, P. Morgan. While the Titanic was a British registered ship, it was effectively owned by the US based company, with Morgan's influence being significant. His influence, and he was the it was controlled by investors. So here again, she has the story wrong, like I said she would.
And so when that boat sank, and all the people died on it, including those 3 millionaires who were against it. J.P. Morgan came off the day before. He had an emergency and didn't make the boat ride, coincidentally, and then he sunk the boat.
So I further looked into it, and it was owned and operated by the British White Star Line. Owned and operated. I just have to check what she says. That's all the time.
And then they came up with the U.S. banking system. And guess who got rich? Chase Bank. J.P.
So
Morgan.
what you thought in the movie, or you saw it in the book?
And I read it.
You read it? Oh, okay. So you
Well, the movie doesn't talk about that. The movie just talks about a poor boy trying to screw a rich chick. That's what the movie's about. And it has nothing to do with the actual truth of the story.
Okay.
The shadiness that went on, over years, just to say that they've been shady for years. The rich and powerful have been shady for years. It's just been instilled in them. They've been on this greed thing, and it just continues and continues and continues. So what we're already.
This is like a war, like to me in my head now. It's like a war that you can't stop from the bombing. The bombing keep bombing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's.
Right, like in the middle of a battlefield.
That's exactly how this shit feels. Yeah, but it's in a new form though, like an animated form in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like they're bombing out there. They're bombing social media. They're bombing in here. They're bombing through the court system. They're just bombing my ass everywhere. That's what it feels like. That's
look at the future. That's all you're saying. Look at the future. You can't be defeated. It can't be defeated.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, that is a conspiracy about what she said. It says that, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, 3 of the wealthiest men on earth were against the creation of the Federal Reserve Bank. It happened to be invented aboard for its maiden voyage John Astor, Isidore Strauss, and Benjamin, however you pronounce the last name. So anyway, like I said, she probably read The Onion or something like that, and that's where she got her wrong information from, as usual. So let me see. From what I can see in the chat, did Beanne have a birthday? Hey, G Creates. So we are going to, since Sonya's not really talking about anything at this moment, we are going to go ahead and wish Beanne a happy birthday. birthday to you, BN, and many, many more. We also have a super chat from Sassy Experience. Sassy Experience super chat says, what does it say? Sonya, RFK Jr., the fourth, and her damn conspiracies. Right. There's all kind of conspiracies out there about the Titanic. And she just believes what she reads in The Onion.
How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, 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 banging on the. How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off.
Whew, I just wanted that to play a little longer. I was having fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Sassy Experience, for the super chat, and thank you for supporting the platform. Hey, Miss Nisi. Um, but yes, happy birthday to you, BN. Let's get back into the conspiracy theories of Sonya. This call is almost done. Thank goodness. I guess we probably got like a little over 5 minutes, and we'll be done with it.
Can't be who? Tell me.
No, you can't let them defeat you. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta buck up for the fight. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. You're feeling sexy today?
What?
Oh, okay, that's one. That's good. You're confident?
She say she feels sexy every day, honey. Every day she feels sexy. So don't y'all play with her.
Those days on the commode every day. I mean, all day. But other than those days, I mean, I got dressed today. I put on makeup. I did my hair. I wore nice clothes. So it's cute. I dressed up today. I said I was going to do that,
Like that's because you love on yourself today. That's good. You love on yourself. You got to love on yourself sometimes.
Because what'll happen
Okay,
is
Nesto
when you
Van
just start
said.
being a bum, you just start, it does something to you. It does. Because those days when I just be bumming it, like sometimes I just need the break from, okay, I ain't going out the house, I ain't going to see anybody. But at the same time, it's not me to look like that or be like that because I've always went out the house looking my best, no matter where I'm going. If I'm going just to the store to grab something, let me get dressed, let me do my hair, let me put something nice on. It's not, I'm just about to run out,
Miss Principal, I think she said she put something nice on. So y'all, you can get you some Gina Tay after bath spray over there at the Amazon for $15.99. Now, I personally think for that to be Gina Tay, it costs too much. They have an after bath splash citrus mist scent for 8 fluid ounces that you can get for $8.99. Let me see. Here's another after bath. It's the original scent for $11.99. How many ounces is this? Let me see how many ounces this is. This is 15 ounces. Okay. $11.99 for 15 ounces. So yeah, the prices are ranging from $11.99 to $14.99 for some Gina Tay. Oh, you can get the whole set for $25. So yes, Gina Tay is still around, y'all. Is still around. You can still get it. I'm shocked.
So I try to be a little cute when I get up and walk the dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cool.
Yeah, I guess
I'm glad I'm here to hold your hand through all of this.
Who?
I said I'm glad I'm here to hold your hand through all of this.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm in the hospital bed right now. You holding me, look at your pretty face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate
My hand on the cover, rub it on you.
That is funny.
Yeah, check to see where it says it's still working. Sometimes like it don't want to work, so
Rub it on your side. Rub it on your stuff and you feel okay. Right. Don't let the doctor see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But sometimes I could be sleeping so like hard and I feel like I'm not here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could put yourself somewhere else and then you wake up to that bullshit like, damn it. Still here.
Man.
I know that feeling. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know that
I used to
feeling?
think that. Yeah, and wake up and be like, damn, it's still here. Fuck. And don't know when it's gonna end. That's the thing because you don't know. It's like, okay, if we can gauge it, you can't because they keep throwing all these new fucking charges. But the thing of it is, you can in a sense once the big charges are knocked off, and you can bound out on that little shit and you ride that out to whenever the little shit is just a
Right.
little shit. But the good stuff, the hard down stuff, that stuff need to be, that stuff need to be squashed. But hey, if you feel like they feel in trouble, like they got, all this kind of other, go ahead and throw the indictment out there, because you just got some little complaint charges. Throw the indictment on it, let's go.
Well, they're gonna be tied up next month, so everything will be tied up. Um,
They can't do that though.
what?
That's the thing. They can't hold everybody. It's not a state of emergency like COVID. You can't just say, oh, you need to prosecute Trump, so everything else is going to be on the back burner. No, you can't do that.
Oh,
What
I
you
got.
do is you hire a team, and then y'all do it, that whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you can't stop what's going on with all the other people that y'all got locked up. Because again, there's a lot of people that's in jail that's not guilty. Everybody that's sitting in the cell is not, considered to be guilty. There's a lot of people in there with you that are not guilty. They just don't have the funds to get out and fight the case from the outside. They let them check the check, and so when they stumbled across this bullshit by either looking like somebody or having a being somewhere at the wrong time and then caught up in this shit, and innocent. So you can't sit there and say that because everybody in jail is not guilty. It's just what it is. And even sometimes when they fucking convict a person to be guilty, or the jury did, y'all need to quit with that shit because Rodney King, them motherfuckers got off. They was not guilty. And we all saw them whooping his ass excessively. And the jury came back and said they were not guilty. So y'all can freeze with all that, what the jury said. Because it's all a trick. Because when they get that stuff that's put in front of them, it's all coerced.
Can you find out?
Wait a minute. Did the officers get off? Or did every last one of them get off for Rodney King? I can't remember. I can't remember at all. So if anybody remembers, put that in the chat because I don't remember.
If anybody got a bond on that last charge, they got in county.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already did.
Mm-hmm. No, I already thought about that when they especially with that bullshit. So I'm gonna call
Okay.
around to bond agencies and find out what they saying with their bond, because bond agencies know, they know. So I'm gonna go to bond agencies and find out what that,
Okay.
what's the norm on them.
What's the norm? Yeah. I already know.
I'm already saying. I'm
Oh, you
already
on it then? Okay. All right then.
there.
You try to
I be
you
thinking
try
like
to
you be thinking.
you try to you sure do. You sure
I
do.
be here
So.
thinking. I be thinking.
You
I be
sure
thinking.
do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't stop thinking because I just know they on this whole bullshit, thinking somebody gonna miss what they, all the little fuck ups they over there doing. That's why I'm like,
Oh
no,
man, you funny. You
that don't
funny.
make no sense. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
Hey, boy, I'll be mad if you run. If you run away from me, I'll be mad at your motherfucking ass,
I
boy. Oh, my
know.
son.
If you run away from me, I'm be mad at your motherfucking ass. Okay, if she run away, be mad. Are you mad? Because she drove away in her Barbie dream house. Um, NPR nurse says she's talking super fast. She lying. Miss Mad About Music said at my tie, I'm still shaking my head on that one. What you shaking your head on? Let me see what my tie said. What y'all? Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. My tie says she puts on her best, but what happened to that court outfit? I'm just saying. Now, Shaby says, I know I've had a glass of wine, but Legacy, Al is checking me out. I think he's hitting on me. There's an owl hitting on you, Shaby. Is that what's going on? Oh, what you say, Miss Mad About Music? Them dang booty shorts. No, what killed me is when she had on the jeans and the pink blazer and the pink high heel sandals, and it was like 2 degrees outside. What month was that? I can't even remember the month. But look at my screen. Is there a wait a minute? Wait a minute. Y'all wait a second. Y'all be messing with me so much. Let me see something. Let me see something. Y'all not gonna you know what? When I picked this out, I said, "Oh, look at the water, nice and serene. We got a moon." It kind of reminded me of the swamp. I was thinking, maybe a little bit of New Orleans. I was thinking. I said, "I got some NOLA people. I'm gonna get this." It's kind of gave me that feel. Do you know? I did not see this owl. I thought it was like a tree stump, of a tree that been cut off. But I see that it is that. But there is an owl sitting near. Shavy said that owl is peeping around the corner at me. I think he's flirting with me. Just as mom said, I'd rather see Officer Friendly. I did not notice it. Oh my God. Nola Brown said down by the bayou. See? Hey, Domachita RN. That's what. Hey, Sheila M. That's what I was like, oh, look at this. This kind of has a Nola vibe to it. I did not see Mr. Apple. The only thing I can tell you is don't drink when this scene is up. And I will also let y'all know I have several scenes on here. So you don't have to worry about seeing Mr. Owl every night. Only tonight. I have different ones on here, okay? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna send the goddamn ad in the clouds on your motherfucking head.
Wait a minute. Allegedly in Harmon, who is not paying attention to the owl, said Google says the LAPD initially charged King with felony evading, but later dropped the charge. On his release, King spoke to reporters from the wheelchair with his injuries evident. Thank you, allegedly in Harmon. Now his charges were eventually dropped. What happened to the officers? Were they charged? Because I can't remember. I just cannot remember. Queen Black said, looks like some hoodoo getting ready to go down. I did. I did this for my NOLA people. I said, I got some NOLA people. Let me put this. This is NOLA ish. Let me put this up here. But I didn't see.
straight,
Look,
straight
look. Maybe some hoodoo will go down and get some of his cases dropped. Okay.
up, straight up.
I sat there when we talked, when we talked on RV, and you were telling me how people did you when you first went away, when you were in your 20s.
I say that
And you
again.
were telling me that. Yeah, when you were telling me that, I felt so bad for you, and I was like, oh, I would never do that to somebody else.
Uh, allegedly in Harmon said as Shay B, are you only drinking wine because your cousin said?
Fucked up. Not thinking I would have to go through that with you, but when you were telling me about, back when you got locked up in your 20s,
Right. Okay.
and everybody just got ghost on you and stuff, and you was like, I can just do it by myself, and I was just like, wow, that's fucked up. You know
I want
so
to
I was out there playing. All my people were there, like,
Yeah.
all my family was, all my sisters and brothers, you need anything, they come visit or money, like I didn't want for nothing, but the second time I was locked up, Tomorrow's dad did everything, so I didn't need nobody to help because he did it all. And of course my legal fees are free because my bestie is a lawyer, so he's a criminal lawyer, so he, whatever I needed as far as that was concerned, he always just looked out, so.
Right, I got you.
But yeah, I was very fortunate, and that's why I say, me and Yvette was talking today, and I was like, she was like, how do you feel? Because if this goes long, I was like, I'm fine. I said, because in my mind before I met him, I already said I was going to grow old alone. I was going to be by myself, and I was cool. You know how you always say that? I said, so for me to think that way, I don't have a serious, I don't want nobody to be locked up. I said, but I'm okay with the absence of him. I'm not out here pressing because I already had set myself up to be alone. You don't feel alone because you're there, emotionally and mentally. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a pressing matter where it's like, it's going to be something that I cannot do. I feel like if you're going through it, I'm going through it with you.
Okay, I appreciate
That makes sense?
Yeah, I understand. Physically, you can do that. That's cool for 5 minutes, but
I
mentally,
could do it. I could no, like he kept trying to say, Ian, and I'm like, Ian, I'm like, okay, so what, Ian? I'm
who
good
said
for
that?
that.
What they
You
say?
were saying that in the beginning when you kept trying to deter me, and you kept throwing that up, and I was just like, yeah, you keep trying to tell me something without saying it, but okay, whatever.
I just want to check, because you know what I'm saying. You got
But I already know what it is, so you know what I'm saying?
here's the thing. You got a lot of hands. You got a lot of hands. See, that means that your hands ain't closed at just one side. You play a lot of hands. And to me, that's a plus for me. I didn't know you played that many hands. And if I was on the street, I wouldn't have known you played that many hands. I wouldn't have known because it wouldn't have came out. You see what I'm saying? So this particular situation, them bringing all different angles that I can appreciate. I wouldn't have been able to appreciate it because I never wouldn't have been able to experience it like that. I know that. That's just how the shit go. I know you go. So that's why I can really appreciate it. I'm way away from you. But I can be thinking shit. You thinking the same thing. And you're cutting me off because you're already there.
Oh, I already know. All right.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So,
Thank God. Okay, allegedly in Harmon said Google says 4 officers were eventually tried on charges of use of excessive force. Of them, 3 were acquitted. The jury failed to reach a verdict on the charge for the 4th. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Peppermint Patty says, you do know he's married, Sonya. Okay. Muffin 218 said, in other words, she doesn't care if you get out. And she's happy with being alone. She really is. And it goes to show that she really truly is. And that her family really isn't truly there for her. Because I would have never, if my mom told me she was going to get an RV and go live any and everywhere in any and everybody's driveway, washing herself off in her clothes with an outside hose, I would talk her out of it or at least have her committed. Okay. But I would not let her do that. I really wouldn't. No, indeed.
I understand. All
See
right.
you one.
If I don't call you tomorrow, I'll be going. They'll be done drove my head back down there again for the new shit.
All right, and then you got to just do a continuous because their attorney's not there. They can't hear the case without their attorney being there. But just make sure that is what it is when you go down there. Just verify.
Yeah. I know one of them on a Zoom call, and the other one is on take me back down there. Okay, they came out with your number. They came out with your number. Let you know. That was funny to me.
That was real funny to me too. For real.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Oh God.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
How was your day? Long?
Yeah.
They took you to court?
Yeah, they took me to court.
What they say?
He didn't show up. He had some kind of doctor's case she read out. And, Yeah, and then they took me to arraignment for the other charges, but I still don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, okay. So they went to arraignment on that. So you got a victim's name on that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I think.
I'll look at it when I get home.
Oh, what you doing?
I was at the mall taking back everything I bought yesterday. I looked at this over the closet yesterday. Like, I'm not gonna wear this shit. I don't know why I bought it. Bought a pair of orange shoes with an orange bag. I'm like, I don't wear orange because I'm orange. I don't really wear orange. So I'm like, I'm not gonna really wear that. That's a waste of money. And then these other shoes. So I ended up buying these and those other orange shoes that
I'm sorry, wasn't it orange when you left the store? I mean, if you don't wear orange, it was orange when you left the store, so I'm confused as to I'm confused. I'm just in confusement. It didn't turn orange in the bag. That's all I'm saying.
I bought that. I kept running around trying to find an expensive bag to match those shoes. I took that back like, why would I sit there and buy all of that shit that I don't even need? I don't go nowhere. I still got a lot of shit with tags on it in my closet. And then I had just really recently just bought, since I've been there, I done bought like 6, 7 pairs of shoes. And I don't go nowhere. So it's like, that's a waste of money. So I'm trying to stop the impulse purchases. Because I don't go nowhere.
Well, you know what? It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
And my closet is stupid full, and I don't go nowhere. And it's like I got clothes and shoes everywhere. And it's like, and I had downside before I even moved.
Damn. Is that well, I mean, it's okay to treat yourself.
No. The dude in front of me got back up. You need to come the fuck on. For real. I'm sorry. I miss you. You didn't call me all day today.
I ain't been nowhere.
I know, you couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, but now, and so I came back, and I just said, fuck it. So I was on the Zoom call. So
You know, I might would ask or say to a free guy, a free man, "Oh, I miss you. Oh, I didn't talk to you today. Oh, you didn't call me." I mean, I might say that to a free guy, that I'm trying to get with or whatever, or flirt with or whatever you want to say. But this man is incarcerated. Maybe he couldn't use the phone. Maybe somebody else was on it all day. I don't know. He's on the phone an awful lot to be an inmate. But that's something you say to a free person, not somebody who's incarcerated. But then again, I guess if they're incarcerated, they ain't got nothing else better to do but call you. So Peppermint Patty said, like Shirley has clothes with the tags still on them. They used to annoy me about my mother. She would buy dresses and they just hang in the closet. Well, I might need it I'm saving it for a special occasion. And then when a special occasion came around, she went out and bought something new. Never understood that. So when she died, it was like all this stuff with tags on it in her closet. Boys Nana said, return to rainbow. Do you know, I thought rainbows were closed down until the other day I went somewhere and, in the shopping center where I happened to be, I had never been to that one before. And I happened to look and saw Rainbow. I said, I thought Rainbows was closed down. I halfway wanted to go in there, but I said, I'm not going to, because I used to love to buy me some shoes from Rainbow. But I thought that they were gone, but they're not apparently. Yep, on the moon, they got Rainbow.
hold
What,
it.
Muffin 218, you said she overdrew her account? That's why she taking that stuff back. Sassy Experience said being mad because an inmate don't call you all day is classic straitjacket mentality. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because, like I said, I might say that to a free man, but I'm not saying that to somebody who is wearing orange.
Man, they ain't got no hot clubs down there. They ain't got no hell where you at. Baby.
Right, looking like a wolf. He
When he
looking
said
like
that
he
shit,
dead,
man,
but
I
you look
looked
like,
at
yeah, let me get that haircut. Yeah, let me go get that
I
haircut.
said, man, fuck it. Because I've been thinking about it. I said, you know what? I got a new beginning, new start.
You
She want
gotta
me to
get
cut,
the haircut.
yeah, she want me to cut my hair off, so fuck it. So,
Yeah, you gotta cut it.
I,
You can't go in court looking like a savage.
I went on cut off. I went to cut off for you today. I got a bald head and a bald face.
Are you cut it?
Yeah, I cut it.
What?
So,
How'd you look?
I got a little ass head.
Thank you, boys, Nana. She has 3 outfits in that Barbie dream house, that Barbie dream camper. 3 outfits. Because that one I recognized from one of the jail visits. Baptized that ass says she thinks Nesto was talking to his other boo. You notice Tashima. Where is Tashima? Come on, Tashima. We liked hearing from you and talking, speaking self.
Didn't really realize it.
I know. You got a little keto head.
Damn, man, I look like a little.
You didn't realize how little your head was?
Man, I'm talking about this knock all the way down like a super Caesar.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, that's cute. So it's like baby breath waves? Like
Yeah.
scalp breath waves?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cute. What you do with your face? Take it all the way down the wall.
That's off.
Oh, you took it. Oh, you got a bald face? You got a booty face?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
how that look for you? How young do you look?
Everybody say I look goddamn 25 years younger. They sure.
Lies.
Okay. Except when you put some glasses on, man. How could we get you some glasses in there? So you're going to be in there a good couple months. We need to go ahead and get you some right glasses.
Yeah.
Right, send them to you?
No, you got to order them. They give them to you. They pay $5 to give them to you. They give glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let you get none in like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did get some good news. Well, to me, it's good news about my judge because I was in there. Another guy came in. It was he wasn't changing in 4 years.
Let me tell you what the bond is. The bond on all them pornography things, from any type of child pornography, even if you hold 600 pictures, $20,000 to $40,000. That's what the bond's supposed to be. And possession, indirect possession, if you were sitting there taping the shit, downloading any type of form of possession or making child pornography, the highest bond was $40,000.
Wow.
Exactly. How the hell they give you 200 on each count? It wasn't a murder. That's a murder case.
That's a murder case. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't understand where these people get these fees for these murder cases. Where do these fees come? I've never seen a list. The only part the judge sets the fee. Now the judges do have a scale and things that they go by, but we don't see them in the public. But she's saying that someone who had multiple images of CP got a 40,000. That's like the highest you can get. Why does it why does it even matter? We're not concerned with the fact that he had CP in his possession. We're concerned with the fact of someone got out with so many images on a $40,000 bond. Because let me tell you something, maybe that picture that maybe they have a different, since she wants to go by fee scales, maybe there's a different fee scale for someone who just has CP and somebody who has CP with not just children but animals in there doing things that shouldn't be done. You know, maybe that's a difference, since she wants to get into technicalities about it. Miss Principal said, "Wait, so a jail full of men said he looks 25 years young." Did he say the men said it, or is he saying that he's? Let me see. This is almost over. Let me see.
Like all the way down, like a super Caesar.
Like, okay, that's you.
What is a super Caesar anyway? Since we're at it, what's a super Caesar?
So baby breastplate, like
Yeah.
scalp breastplate.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cute. What you do with your face? Take it all the way down or off?
That's off.
Oh, you took it. Oh, you got a bald face? You got a baby face?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Everything.
gotta show you. How young do you look?
Everybody say I look goddamn 25 years younger. They sure.
Well, Miss Principal, you got it. Everybody. So yes, everybody. Uh, a jail full of men said you look 25 years younger. Mm-mm. I'm side eyeing that one. Sassy Experience said maybe that person hadn't been a career criminal since 1989. Okay. Boys Nana says she just cut him off as she usually does. So yep. These men said, child, you look 25 years younger with that haircut. Okay.
Okay. Except when you put
Yeah.
some glasses on your man. How can we get you some glasses in there? So you're gonna be in there a good couple months, so you need to go ahead and get you some right glasses.
Yeah.
Right, send them to you?
No, you got to order them. They give you to you. They pay $5 to give to you. They give glasses.
Okay.
They ain't gonna let you get none like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did get some good news. Well, to me, it's good news about my judge because I was in there. Another guy came in. It was he wasn't changed in 4 years. Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you what the bond is. The bond on all them pornography things, from any type of child pornography, even if you hold 600 pictures, $20,000 to $40,000. That's what the bond's supposed to be.
Now, Steven Stern had all of those pictures. I don't know what his bond was, but I don't believe. Well, he has some. Well, he unalived somebody too, so that's a whole different story. But I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. That might be something I might look into.
Possession, indirect possession, if you were sitting there taping the shit, downloading it, any type of form of possession or making child pornography, the highest bond was $40,000.
Wow.
Exactly. How the hell they give you 200 on each count? It wasn't a murder. That's a murder case.
That's a murder case. Yeah.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
So what made you think about that?
I did it earlier today, but I just want to share you real quick something. Because you wanted me to look at that yesterday.
Wow.
Yep.
Motherfucker can't say it's a conspiracy against me, man. It's something.
Oh, yeah, it's above and beyond. Because even with all these other charges, okay, so outside of those stupid ass charges, all kinds of stuff, like all that other little stuff individually is petty.
Right.
They're all petty charges. And then all the other ones, all the conspiracies, you need to get into that girl.
That makes no sense.
That's all her shit. It ain't got nothing to do with you, even though the other guy saying he had business with you, so I can see how it had something to do with you, even though it's civil, it's not criminal. But all that shit that she did ain't got nothing to do with you at all.
Okay, so the other thing, what is that going? What that?
All that shit that she did has got nothing to do with you at all. What? Somebody please make it make sense. Just make it make sense.
That one I go for. I just got.
Oh, I gotta look at those. I didn't look at that. I didn't look at that. I looked those up. You gotta get your nose on that. But those are like is usually ridiculously high because that's some shit that they give a lot of time for, depending on the violence of it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the background of it is. So like if it's like if it's just like your girlfriend type shit where y'all dating and she just said she didn't want it type shit, or if you just took a stranger off the street and beat her ass and took it, like that's more of a harsher consideration.
Okay, okay.
You know, fucking somebody you know and or in a relationship with, and they say, well, I don't want him, he forced me to have sex. But we had sex that next week and the week after that. But that one day, you know what I'm saying? It's but it's like, okay, you know, that day, yeah, I get it. But it's different. You get me? So it's a different version of it. Like premeditated murder and murder. You know what I'm saying? Premeditated holds more because you thought about it, you planned, you caught it out. For the moment murder, you don't go to jail as long. So it just depends on the, you know.
Spur of the moment unaliving, you don't go to jail that long. But you know, if you premeditated it, you go to jail longer. You know that's not. There are other factors involved, so that's not necessarily the case. Or if you was dating somebody and they said they said they didn't want it, and you forced yourself on it. It's the way that she talks about the stuff for me, the way that she talks about it that just, and then she wonders why people don't like her. People who don't know her don't like her. It's because of those statements that you make right there, sounding so very clownish.
So I would have to look into that because that kind of varies to say that, you know. Different.
Are you still driving?
No, I'm at home. I'm in the car. I've been home.
Oh.
I've been home for like 4 minutes.
Wow.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so she did drop a bond. Dude dropped the bond like 200,000. You got to drop. She dropped out
And you
like
still
5,000.
can't afford to get out.
Hello, listen in here.
Actually, came from the prison here for a year. He stayed like up 4 years on 10 years, then he came here. So he's been locked up since 01. Yeah. But she dropped it, you know. Anyway, that shit can be done. It can be done.
That's the right conversation.
Right.
And what he should have did, what he should have reiterated when they were talking all that smack, he should have been like, he should have said, well, did you bring these tapes that you keep saying that he's going to flee on, like you keep saying they're going to come to court?
That ain't had nothing to do with me. That's somebody else. I didn't go to court there. All that just went.
No, I'm saying when he tried to throw that on your bond, because he tried to make it excessive, because he was trying to say part of the reason was he got all these other stuff coming with, that don't matter because you don't get an individual bond and all that. But the fact that, he going to leave, he going to flee, you know? So make it hard so that he ain't going to run, because the higher the bond, people ain't going to just throw that money away. Which you don't get it back, so it's money to win anyway. So if you got to pay $10,000, you ain't getting it back. That's money to win regardless.
Right.
That part don't even make sense to say all of that, to say make it high so he don't run, because if it's money in the win, it's money in the win. I ain't getting it back. Well, do I get a portion of that back? No. Okay, then. What are you talking about? You don't tell me to make that argument. It's dumb.
Well, we're gonna see if Buddy gonna come see you tomorrow, though. We're gonna see what that.
Yeah. My phone is in the house, so that's the phone that we called on.
Oh, it is.
You called on the other phone. Yeah, 404.
Yeah.
What is your book looking like?
I'm at $28 left. Yeah.
What's today, sir?
It's looking like I'm broke.
That's good for Sunday. That'll last you till Sunday.
Yeah, that lasts me Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm doing on Sunday.
Yeah, that lasts me Sunday. Thank you very much. Yeah, I cut it on off. I said, shit, new beginning, new start, new year. You know what I'm saying? So
New hair.
New beauty. Come right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I cut it off again. Other than that, I was like, fuck it. Yep. Yeah. You don't want to. You gotta look the par. You always look the par for me because I'm looking at it. So you always make sure you look nice for me. So I'm trying my best for you. I'm gonna try my best.
I appreciate that. That was so nice.
My head cold.
Oh. Damn. Do I need to buy you a Scully? Do they allow you to have a Scully in there?
No, it's okay. It'll work itself.
You can't have a wool hat in there? They don't allow you to have a wool hat?
I got the shell I don't know put on. I just put it on my head. But I isolate myself from people. I really don't talk about it like that no more. Cause for what?
Okay. They're a bunch of losers.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, I
You
got.
ain't,
I
you
got
ain't, you ain't in the
big.
bed locked up.
Who?
You got a little bitty feet on here. I said, you're not in the bed. You're in
No,
the state.
no, no.
The bed we can talk to, we're dealing with millionaires and business people and smart people. In the state, we're
Yeah,
dealing with a bunch of dumb-dumbs.
yeah.
A bunch of dumb-dumbs in the state.
This guy do it. If he take it, I'm getting him to go ahead and file that fast speed trial. That's gonna be 90 days to 120 days, right there. That's almost 4 months. And fast speed trial, and just get that shit over with. Either they gonna die or they not, or let me go. So, cause I'm gonna sit here 90 days.
See, what he doesn't understand, like the reason why Hannah told him to shut up is because you can't do a fast and speed trial on pending charges. So, and a fast and speedy trial is ain't gonna do nothing but just get your guilt determined earlier than what it's gonna be determined. That's all fast speed trial was gonna do. But you can't get at the time had pending charges. You cannot get fast speed trial. Okay, Nestos.
Anyway, before I can get him.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank
I know
goodness.
for sure they didn't give me no bond for the other shit I got to do. But I don't know for sure, 'cause I don't know. But
Look, call me tonight at 7:30. Call me. I'm at 9:30.
I call you about what 10? You said?
Yeah, that's fine. Anytime over there is cool. I mean, you know me, I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna walk the stinking dog, and I'm gonna be in the house chilling. Like a bitch. I need some clothes.
They charging? That car ain't charging?
I'm gonna charge. I just had the air on, so when you got the air on,
She says she ain't put no clothes on, so she walking around not dressed. By her saying she not didn't put no clothes on, she's probably got on her pajamas or whatever she wore yesterday. Because she puts me in the mind of somebody who would sleep in their clothes, you know, on the couch or whatever. It's too complicated. Said this old ass cackling hen. And Miss Principal says Stearns was charged with actual battery and the murder word. That's right. That and they also got him on. I forgot how many counts of CP. I read his. Those pictures were bad, and the worst part about it with him is there were some images in there of someone else. We don't know who, but there are images in there of somewhere else. D Dub says it always irks me when he says fast speed trial as opposed to fair and speedy. Fast speed trial. Shay B says sleeping ready to roll in your clothes. I'm the I mean, I'm the type of person I like to first of all be comfortable when I sleep. And I also like to some nights when I don't feel good, I actually, I'll lay there and lay there and lay there and say I'm not going to take a shower. I'm not going to take a shower, but I eventually in the middle of the night will get up and take one cuz I don't think I can relax without one. My body just feels different after I have one. So how she can go like that is beyond me.
it throws the miles down because you're using the juice. I love you.
Okay, I love you as well. Let's see. Have a good day.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see your hair.
You see my head? 'Cause I ain't
Your
got no
head, I love your head though, so, I love your head.
You're fine.
I do love your head. I do love your head.
Okay, all right, I appreciate it. Cause it showed little as a motherfucker. I said I got a little, but
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Yes, make sure if you are not subscribed, you go on over there and subscribe to Phone Calls from Prison. And if you want to hear this call uninterrupted, please do go over there and listen to it. You can hear it uninterrupted so you can have Sonya all day long. And there are other calls on there that you can get into. For example, Steven Stern, Donna and gosh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. I think Chris Watts is on there too. We've got the Murtaugh case on there. I'll be so glad when she brings back the Susan Smith because I really wanted to do those calls. It's too complicated. It says Stearns had got 60 more new charges added to his case. That man has so many charges that I know he is facing the unaliving penalty. Charlie Addison, Charlie and Donna. Yes, Adelson. Thank you, thank you. So there's a lot of interesting calls over there. I have not bought myself to listen to Stephen Stern's call, although I will, and I do want to review them. That is a very interesting case. Um, and I think he is professing his innocence. But the funny part is when the police were looking for Maddie and they went over to his parents' house looking, his mother kind of made a statement to the effect of she thought that he did something to her. They went into a room and there was a some kind of doll in there, and they thought that it was Maddie. And of course it wasn't, it was a doll. But I mean, just think about it. This man abused this girl since, I think, how old was she? 12 or 13 when she passed, when he unalived her. He had been, since she was about 4 or 5, about, no, I'll say 5 or 6. He had been messing with this little girl since then. And it was no secret that he slept with her because sometimes uh her mother, what is Jennifer? I think her name is, would make him sleep with her so she can have the room to herself because of her anxiety, you know. So that's a very interesting case, and it's just, like he says, he dropped her off at school, and she wanted to be dropped off at a certain place so she could walk the rest of the way, and come to find out, when he had her, people did see her sitting in the car, but she wasn't alive. He literally set that girl up in the car. So that's a very interesting case, and very interesting. It's going to be interesting. I have like one or two stories on my channel about Maddie Soto, and um I do intend to get into that. Them folks said, wait, Wilson, and that man is sick, too wild for me. I've yet to circle back to those. I have a hard time getting through Wade Wilson. I do. And he's sick. Shirley's divorce finally said, I cannot sleep if I don't shower before I go to bed. Yeah, I have such trouble. So, you know, I really do. It helps me relax. Justin's mom said, everyone have a wonderful night and a good Monday. Yes, I am going to say the same thing too. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful night and a good fresh start to your week. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Thank you for being here and for what you do. Um, Shout out and thank you so much for those who gave a member milestone, um, gifted memberships, those of you who gave super chats, and of course, welcome to those of you who were gifted and became new members. I thank you for being here. I am going to be on sometime in the afternoon. um it's hard for me to say give a time because I don't know. My sister's off, so I don't know if she'll be doing Bible study, her letter writing, whatever it is, the witnesses do. So but I will be on sometime in the afternoon, and of course Native will be on at night, for I will do it on Monday. So I appreciate y'all being here. It's too complicated, said Stephen Stearns. Unalived her the day after her 13th birthday. Her 13th birthday, and the party that her mother just could not go to. Can anyway. Let me get out of here before I start getting on that man. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, have a good fresh start to your week, and thank you for those who support. Cam Lewis said, "At I'll be off in a minute. Thanks for being such a good sport. We're family over here." Yes. Thank you so much. And like I said, I am so sorry that happened to you with the super chat. Um, Good night. Hey, I'm free to be me. I don't remember speaking to you. I know I saw you earlier, but good night, you guys, and have a good day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Where is my outro? I know I did. Oh, I can't find my outro. Where my outro at? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Good night, y'all.
Yeah.